What up? Welcome back to the sexual harassment podcast with Zach and Luke. This week we're sexually harassing Liz Demon on the podcast. Liz, welcome to the fucking podcast.
Happy to be here.
Thanks, Zach, for having me on.
It's Luke's first time.
Yeah, so we...
podcast virgin.
Is this... so we got Luke here. Luke's a first-timer. Liz is back. We're not actually sexually harassing her. That was a joke.
Jesus.
Please help me. Let me out.
But yeah, we just ate some fucking pizza. We got some Domino's. I haven't eaten in 24 hours, basically. We got some beers. We got a joint that only I'm smoking.
What?
And only Luke is smoking as well, I guess.
Oh, thanks, man.
I didn't want to incriminate you, but then you sounded offended, so I was like, all right, I'll incriminate him.
What's incriminating?
I don't know. Like, if your coworker hears it, I guess. I don't know. They can't really... It's weird, because they can't technically, fire you for smoking weed anymore. But
No one
I
would
think
do that.
Maine is, like, one of those at-will states, and they could just be like, well, we're going to fire you anyways, because we can fire whoever the fuck we want, because we're at-will.
Do you think any of our businesses would do that, though? Like, any of the companies we work for?
I don't know.
No, definitely
know.
not.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably not
it's
for
like
you,
a local computer science type, you know? Like,
I also
everyone's
feel
down
like...
with it.
So, some places...
Maybe just my company, I feel like I'd be in trouble.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you have to drug test when you got hired?
Nope.
So, probably not then.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I'm really glad that I didn't have to drug test.
But there are places that do.
Yeah.
Like, still here, around here.
Yeah, but I think there was like an ordinance like a year ago or something about that.
Yeah, so they can't
Like
fire
Maine,
you for
yeah.
testing positive for weed anymore. It's considered discrimination because
Yeah,
it's illegal in Maine. Or it's illegal.
They can't fire you, but could they not hire you?
So, yeah, they're at will. So, technically, they could still just be like, whatever, get the fuck out. I think. Like, they don't have to have any reason to fire you. They can just say they're firing you for no reason.
Yeah, but I don't think most places would do that.
I hope not.
Some
but you don't know.
there's a bunch of places that would, but like normal places.
Mm-hmm.
Around here, yeah. I agree.
I think...
Yeah, Southern Maine, like...
I mean, where we live is pretty progressive. So, it just depends on where you work.
True. How was your day at work, Zach?
It was pretty good.
Tell us why you didn't eat for 24 hours.
Yeah, it's kind of like you have to go out of your way to do that.
Yeah, that's like you're trying not to eat.
So I made dinner last night at like 6
Ramadan's
or 7
over,
or
bro.
something. And I was just like so discouraged by dinner. And I never have time to cook breakfast in the morning. And then I knew that we were doing this later. And I was like, well, I'll probably have like 2 beers and fucking like a pizza or something. And so I just was like, whatever, I'll just work through lunch. On my timesheets, it says I worked like 9 hours today.
Do you clock in and out?
I record how long it takes me to do work for certain tasks. That's it.
Are you required to, or do you just do it to like, keep track?
Required to just to submit for payroll, basically. But I don't think they care like if I'm actually tracking anymore. But I still do because you get to see how long you're actually working, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is it
Autism.
cool though, or is it like disappointing?
I don't know.
Yeah, we enter in our hours on like a website,
Yeah,
which is kind of nice.
kind of nice.
It's just like it's nice not having to clock in anymore.
want it
My
to
first
be-
job that I don't clock into, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to still have to record my work hours. Like, when does like recording my work hours stop?
Yeah, I
When
don't
you-
record mine.
When you stop getting overtime.
Do you get
I
overtime?
don't get overtime.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like
I'm
not
salaried.
Even...
There's no such thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't understand why they like. I guess that's literally just for tracking and proof of work or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, so I just didn't eat anything. I was too lazy to. It was raining. I was texting Luke today. I was like, yo, I'm fucking hungry. And me and him
Dude.
were both trying to decide, and we work really close to each other right now.
Yeah, pretty
So
close.
I was honestly about to be like, yo, let's hit up Chipotle like at like 11:30 and just like meet up real quick. But
Man,
I was like, nah, I'm not trying to leave the office. Like it's shitty out, and like I'd rather just do work.
we also talked about getting the pizza that we just ate tonight at
Yeah,
the
that's
time.
true.
And I was like, I don't want to eat Chipotle if we're doing that later.
Yeah,
That sounds awful.
that's true. The pizza would suck way more if you had Chipotle before.
That's true.
'Cause
That's
it's
why
just
you
fucking-
said it was so
You
good.
just feel like shit.
Like any pizza is going to be the best pizza ever after 24
Yeah.
hours of not eating.
Yeah,
Well, let's
basically.
talk about the pizza though, because I also thought it was pretty good, and I eat at normal times.
Okay, let's. What were your initial? All right, so
All right.
What did we get? Give us a rundown on what pizzas and products did we get from Domino's today?
So we got 2 larges, right? One was pepperoni and bacon, and the other one was green peppers and mushrooms. And then we also got Parmesan, like garlic bread bites, right? That's what they
Yep.
are.
Yeah.
basically.
I haven't had Domino's in like years. And I was expecting like very mediocre, very like I feel like you get Domino's when there's no other pizza places. And we have a
Mhm.
lot of good pizza places.
Yeah, I always think to go local first.
Yeah, but apparently not this time.
Yeah.
So
Had
my
to splurge.
impression, good pizza. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I had to turn you down a little bit, Luke. Your gain was up too high.
My gain.
Yeah, you spiked AF when you said yeah. I got ear blasted.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My bad, everyone listening.
Rip headphone users. All right, so sorry. Continue.
That
Well-
was it.
So yeah, we got those things from Domino's. The service very fast.
Very fast.
And
They
they got
were
the little
here-
tracker. That's next level.
Last
Yeah.
time we got takeout, it took like
Should I
an
stand
hour and a
back
half
with it?
to get.
No, you're fine. Keep at that distance. It's just your gain is really high for some reason, like way higher than everyone else's. So,
Weird.
all right, you should be good now.
Okay. Sorry, Liz. What were you saying?
I forgot. No, I said last time we got takeout, it took like an hour and a half to get here. So very
was it?
fast.
Like when you
service.
and me got takeout.
Yeah,
What'd
like
you
to
order?
here to this house.
Yeah. So last time me and Liz ordered some fucking drunken noodles and pad thai from Mekong,
Nice.
and it was fucking
Was
delicious.
that like through a Uber Eats type app?
yeah
It-
Grubhub.
Grubhub.
Yeah, that's my
There's
go-to.
a lot of those. Do you think that's a bubble?
What up?
Like
Like
food,
Grubhub?
food ordering.
apps, Uber Eats,
It is
Uh,
growing very quickly.
Two Dine In. My cousin works for Two Dine In.
Does Uber Eats operate out here yet? I don't think
Yeah,
they
I
do.
think
I've seen Uber Eats cars
Yeah,
here.
Uber Eats is here.
That's
Most,
insane.
They're
most
here.
things are here.
They're here right now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to
They're
believe.
listening to this podcast. What up?
What up, Uber Eats?
This is our sponsor section. We got to do
Yo.
a sponsor section at some point in here.
This episode is sponsored by Uber Eats. Please use our promotion code, ubereats.com/
We got to just like plug one of those like there's like 3
I get 10%
advertisement
off. You
companies.
don't.
There's like 3 advertisement companies for like podcasts. I swear. There's like the underwear one.
MeUndies.
Yeah,
Audible.
MeUndies. Audible is a big one. They're like, use my promo code.
Yeah, we got to
That's
figure
it.
out how to
So
get
we gotta,
ads.
We got to do that. We got to just like throw in it.
We should I think we need to like network with local Portland people.
I wonder.
But I think I also need to like clean up my act a little bit if we're gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like
Like
feet in the water type.
I just said some dumbass shit like immediately.
we're
So,
practicing.
Yeah,
it's
that was a great way to open the podcast.
really excellent.
fine. Yeah, that intro was spot on. Do you know anyone around here that has a podcast?
One of my old friends.
Yeah,
does,
Luke
but
mentioned one of his friends
but
does, but
I don't think he'd want to really collab.
yeah. it's
Also,
fine.
he kind of ended it indefinitely,
Mm.
but I really liked it.
Hmm.
He did the videos.
Oh, yeah?
The video versions of it, and
I wanna do that.
They were really good. He'd be talking about something like, "Yo, did you hear about this guy?" And then he'd like put a picture of him on the screen,
Yeah,
or like a news article, and he'd do that thing where it like scrolls slowly. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Mhm.
we
It
need
was
that.
good editing, and like, but you also need the good set too. And he had a good set where like it was like a table, and the camera was facing him and his partner.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd have like little toys or something, you know, like out, or like a flag, or
Yep,
like stuff that like makes it look like a nice set.
a nice
And
stew.
it's like, wow, these are not getting like more than 100 views.
We can break down our stew table right here.
Yeah, true. I don't think it would work since we're kind of in a circle. Like,
Yeah.
we'd have to be like in a, I don't know. I feel like that's a good way to do it, like across looking at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unless you have like the camera in the corner. You know what I'm saying?
We could also do
Like Breakfast
2
Club.
cameras and have just split.
Yeah, like
Let's
one on
start
each of
with
our faces.
one camera for now.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't
just
like the
do,
split.
5 cameras.
I mean, if we got the camera that I want to get, it's just a $100 webcam that has a tripod mount
Mm-hmm.
so that you can stream. But I don't know. Anyways, all right. So, fucking pizza. All right. So, what did you think was?
My review was that I'm impressed.
You're
'cause
impressed.
I was expecting Domino's to be like only a little higher than Little Caesars. Because it's a chain. Like, what do you expect from pizza
Yeah, true.
chains?
Yep.
Like Papa John's, Domino's, they're all kind of the same.
Yeah, they're all pretty shit.
not all pizza.
Okay, wait. So
Hashtag.
real quick, just vote everybody's favorite shitty like national chain pizza place.
Pizza Hut. I know people hate Pizza Hut.
Are these like guilty pleasure pizzas?
Like pizza
just
that you wouldn't admit
Like
to
the
liking.
best shitty pizza.
I kind of like Little Caesars.
I was gonna say
for
Little
the-
Caesars
For
too.
the price, I think it's really good.
Coming
Like,
in a close second,
If I
Papa
was-
John's for having flavor, but
Nah,
giving
I
you
hate
diarrhea
Papa John's is
every
gross.
fucking
Are
time you
we
eat
are
there.
we including Domino's in this now or no?
Yeah, I guess so. I almost think of Domino's is like a little higher up than those places though, like Pizza Hut and them. Like it. I feel
Nah,
like I feel
Domino's
like they're a
is
little
like the
better, like I don't know. Maybe it's
lowest
just their
tier.
advertising. But I feel like the quality is like a tiny. Like
I
a
feel like
smidge higher.
Domino's has beaten out Pizza Hut just because Pizza Hut is 100% irrelevant.
Well, Pizza Hut is gross, and
Is there
like
still
they
a Pizza
can
Hut in
afford.
Saco?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, we should go to Pizza Hut.
no,
We should.
We'll have our
it's not,
fucking
dude.
pizza
Dude, it's
dropped
gross,
on like
dude.
a
Pizza
dirty
Hut-
floor and then served to us probably.
I like their stuffed crust.
Yeah, that's true. They did
The
like
cheesy crust.
innovate
Yes.
that. Like they
That's
were like
like
the
the
they were
best.
like the OG ones.
Dude,
remember in,
I
like,
wanted that
fourth grade
pizza
being,
so
like-
fucking bad when I saw that shit on TV. I was like, "There's fucking cheese."
That was,
in
like,
the
when you were like a
crust."
kid.
over
Yeah.
a decade
Yeah,
ago.
me too.
That was
I lost my mind. My
revolutionary.
parents never got it.
Yeah, I know,
Have
right?
you had it to this day? Because if not, we're getting you some
Mhm.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza.
I mean, it was cool, but they kind of
It's not
snapped. They kind of snapped when they put hot dogs in the crust. Like that's kind of gross.
They snap. I thought snapped would be like good.
What?
Like, yo, he snapped on this one, like when they're rapping.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of
But yeah, they fucked up, is what
yeah.
you mean.
They fucked up.
Yeah, the hot dog shit is whack. Pretzel crust pizza also whack.
Did they have
Oh,
that?
dude,
I
yeah.
think they
one
did
time-
that.
one time,
Little
like,
Caesars
Nate
did
and I
that.
were at like our other friends' houses, and we got there's like a Little Caesars nearby,
Mm-hmm.
so we picked up the pretzel crust, and it was kind of gross. Like just not the pretzel crust
I
itself.
just don't like.
But they put like
pretzels
a they
with
put
anything.
like it was like a normal ass pizza, you know, but it
Mhm.
had pretzel crust. But then they also had to put like this like nacho cheese type liquid sauce, like one of the shits you get at, like the movie theater, on top of it, and it's like, why would you do this?
That
This
sounds
would've been
nasty.
Wait, was that
better
the
without it.
pretzel? Okay, so at Little Caesars they did a pretzel pizza, a pretzel crust
Yeah,
pizza
that's
that
the
had cheese whiz. That's what
That's
you
I'm
got.
talking- Yeah, that's what I. That's
So
what we got.
fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
It's
really
gross.
gross.
Do you guys like pretzels?
Pretzels are good. Yeah.
Yeah, so
How do
that's
you-
the
how do you
thing
not like
is
pretzels,
Yeah,
man?
I don't know.
All-
Some people don't.
people get like pretzel buns and shit. Like I don't like any of that stuff.
You
and
know
it's
what I
like,
was gonna
They
ask?
don't
Kind of a
taste
gimmick,
like
dude. It's like bacon.
they don't
Alright.
taste like pretzels.
If you could have like a big pretzel, or if you could have pretzel bites, what would you choose?
What's
Pretzel bites.
You don't know what pretzel bites are?
They're
Wait, are
basically
they the
those
ones
parm
with
bites that
peanut
we
butter
just
in them?
had. But
yeah.
Yeah.
No, they don't have peanut
No,
butter
no,
in
no,
them.
no,
Oh,
no.
I-
So those are like snack pretzels from like Whole or Trader Joe's that have the peanut butter in the middle,
Those
right?
I
Those are
had
dope
the
as
other day.
fuck.
Shout out to Alex Wright.
Yep, those are so good. But what we're talking about is, you know, when you go to the pretzel place at the mall, they have the big pretzels, and then they have those pretzels that are basically just like little bites. Like it's the same
yeah,
dough, but
like
they're just
the-
bite size. Like they fit
Kind
in
of
like,
like
your
the
palm.
the Parmesan
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, exactly. Basically what we just
I mean,
had, but
like,
a pretzel.
Aren't those all decked out too though? Like they have like cinnamon on them and shit. Like,
Yeah, you
can
can
get
get
them-
cinnamon or
obviously
garlic.
I'm gonna like get that, but like also
Or, I
there's
mean,
nothing wrong
salt.
with a big old twisty pretzel you get at like a
Which one's
baseball
better
game.
though? Like if you had to pick, because for me it's pretzel bites.
I would go for the bites with salt on them every time.
Yep.
Yeah,
And if I
guess
want
so.
dessert, I get the cinnamon ones.
I guess so.
Motherfuckers.
But I feel like I'm always at like a nice experience when I get like a real ass big pretzel. Like I don't just get that at the
They're
mall.
always dry.
Like I'm at like a thing doing something.
I guess maybe.
It's nice. It's like part of the experience, you know?
When
Yeah.
you're like at a fair.
Yeah, like getting fried dough. Like I kind of associate that in the same. It's like you only get it during like occasions in a way.
That's true.
I'm just adjusting you a little bit. Keep
But
talking.
that might
You're
just
fine.
be me. I don't know. Like I could easily be a minority.
No,
here.
that's definitely a thing. Like situational foods, like food you wouldn't ever eat at any other point in your life, like fried dough.
I think when I was a kid once, like my parents, I was in like 5th grade. My parents got like freezer stuff, like the big pretzels we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm.
you frozen and then you put it in the toaster oven for like 10 minutes or whatever, and then
Mhm.
like you sprinkle on the salt to the top. That was kind of crazy. It kind of felt out of place though.
It was crazy.
Yeah, like it's weird that they make that.
I guess that's true.
I've never
yeah.
seen anyone else have those, like, or talk about them. You know
What?
I'm
Wait,
saying?
what were we talking about?
Like those big soft
zoned out.
pretzels, but like freezer.
you could just make
edition.
them at home.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Kinda.
I think I got those one time, and we were like, these fucking suck.
I guess they're
We didn't
not.
get
Yeah,
them
they're
ever
not
again.
really good. I guess I never got them
Hmm.
again.
You
You know
cook
what
them.
is a good
You
freezer
just toaster
food?
oven them
Mm.
or oven. I don't know.
I should just have freezer corn dogs on deck. Corn dogs are so fucking good.
Yeah, and they're easy to make, man. Why
Yeah,
not?
you just fucking microwave those fucking things.
You should just order like a gallon of Chick-fil-A sauce.
You can just eat like 2 and then like just have ketchup and like mustard. Honestly,
can you order Chick-fil-A sauce?
I don't know if you can order it in bulk. I would imagine you can order the packets to some extent.
I used to
Right.
go to Chick-fil-A.
I think
and
you
ask
could probably
for-
buy a bottle of Chick-fil-A sauce somewhere.
They don't sell it.
They probably sell it in like a grocery
Alright.
store somewhere.
They
just gonna
don't.
look
It's
this
in
up.
the
it's
south.
it's their proprietary sauce.
Okay, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Chick.
I used to go to Chick-fil-A and ask for extra sauces and then take them home.
Sounds amazing.
I just googled Chick-fil-A
My
sauce
face
bulk.
has a weird sensation right here, right now. That's why I'm rubbing my face here.
What's that?
It's very
sensation?
like, it's not painful, but it's like an uncomfortable sensation. It's like kind of tingly and stinging.
Maybe you're sore from talking.
I don't know, but
Yeah, look. So you can get like, that looks kind of sketchy, but that's on Amazon. Just a
1
Chick-fil-A
ounce. It's
sauce.
literally a fucking
just
Chick-fil-A packet
one
that you
size.
pick
Yeah,
up
I
next
can't
to the
find like a
napkins.
full on.
Is it Prime eligible?
It actually says like currently unavailable.
Unfortunately, you
So-
can't buy Chick-fil-A sauce on Amazon. Yo, you should get that cat down after you take a picture with it, because it's gonna fuck with
No,
our
she's
equipment.
fine. She's so cute. That's
Last
really
time
have
she
the
kept
cat
trying to
under
knock
control.
over our microphones and
see?
shit.
She's not gonna not like Liz will react before the cat does anything dangerous.
Okay. All right. I trust you.
We
If
talked
not,
about the
she will
cat.
fully reimburse you for whatever is destroyed. Right? That was
Yeah.
part of the deal.
Okay, so let's just finish up this pizza review because we're now 17
Dude,
minutes in.
Wait, we're still. Why?
We
let's
haven't
move on
rated
from
it.
the-
We have to rate it. Okay, so
Like out of 10?
Probably like 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a
6
7
A
out of
7.
10.
Yeah.
Solid 7.
Yeah, seven's,
Okay.
seven's fine.
The
it was
pizza
pretty
was arrived really fast. The pizza tasted fresh. Normally, when you get pizza from Domino's, you think it's gonna be really greasy. This was not a greasy pizza. It was as greasy as you expect a
good.
pizza to
Pretty,
be.
a little greasy, but yeah. Yeah, that's right.
It was
Yeah.
very cheesy.
Well, you had only the meat pizza. The veggie pizza was ungreasy as fuck. So,
That's nice.
because you had bacon and pepperoni.
That's right.
Just
that
cooking
was, that
on a
was
hot pizza.
Super greasy.
But yeah. All right, guys. That's the pizza review. All right. So,
What's next?
should we review the beer we're drinking now?
Yeah.
This is a food review podcast.
All right. So
Oh, man.
Luke picked us up a 4-pack of Allagash Triple Ale. It's a Belgian style golden ale. It says on the bottle here. It's at 9.0 alcohol by volume. 9.0%, that is. Brewed and bottled in Portland, Maine. We bought it up the
You're
street.
talking like an NPR person.
Yep, that's the point. But okay, so it was bottled on May 24th. So it's only a month old beer. It's been on the shelf for a month, whatever. Or distributed for a month. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Official review.
Yeah, it's good beer. It's
Yeah, I don't
solid.
really know how to describe this, honestly. I don't know.
it tastes
how to-
like a lower ABV than it is.
That's very true.
Yep.
It's you don't realize it's 9% until you
Like
look
this
at the
tastes
bottle.
this tastes like 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I immediately noticed drinking it.
There's that weird tingling again. It's the
Tingle.
I don't know if it's the beer. It's
That's
very
what I was going to say. I feel the tingle too.
like right in the back of your jaw, right? It's so weird.
I don't get that.
It's I don't know.
You guys are crazy.
I think so.
I don't even know what the fuck.
Oh, yo, my boss just texted me. Fucking, we're gonna play Overwatch.
Is that weird? Is your boss?
He just
like,
sent me his
Is your
battle
boss
tag.
like a cool dude that's like cool to play Overwatch with, or is it like?
Okay, so I talked about him on the last episode. He has 2 daughters who play Five Nights at Freddy's for some reason, and apparently Five Nights at Freddy's is a popular game.
Who plays that game?
I feel like that was.
Actually,
a
I
Reddit
didn't
meme
talk
for a
about.
while.
Okay, this is on last episode, which hasn't been uploaded as we're recording this. So I'm gonna upload that tonight.
You gotta scrap one of the
Um,
episodes, dude.
I just didn't want to upload it too close to, because we just did the Liz and Riley one.
You know what else you need to upload? The Lost episode.
The lost episode. We're saving it for a rainy day.
It's a rainy day today.
In like 2 years, when the podcast has like 10,000 people watching, and you know, like
yeah.
people are like, "Yo, we need like a." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be
when
on
we're
vacation
nationally
next.
syndicated.
I'm gonna be on vacation next week. What do we got to play on the radio this week?" And on Sirius XM, I'm like making like weird ass like jokes about who God fucking knows
Cum.
what. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I love coming.
You're
and
like in LA,
masturbating.
like in like a world class.
I'm like, yo, put on my radio show. I want to hear it. I want
You're-
to hear the lost episode air. And I put it on, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I talking about?
You become like the next radio star, like in the
Howard
Breakfast Club or
Stern.
something. Yeah, Howard Stern. That's a big guy.
Probably like hopefully less controversial than Howard Stern.
You'll be like, what's his name?
I probably won't like
Who's
assemble a Justice League of
Who's the
disabled
old
people.
guy? He just retired. He kind of talks like this.
Fuck, I don't know.
God.
David Letterman?
No,
Jay Leno?
No.
Just retired?
I think so.
I don't know
Did-
shit.
did they retire?
Old dude with cancer. God, what is his name?
Trebek?
No. These aren't not radio.
He's not a radio
personalities.
host.
None of these guys are.
Ryan Seacrest.
No.
Perez Hilton.
All right, just keep talking. I'm gonna think about it.
I don't know a lot of radio hosts. Anthony
None
Cumia?
of those people were
Opie?
radio hosts, except for Perez Hilton.
Don Imus. That's who it is. Don Imus.
Oh, I've never fucking heard of that guy. Who's that?
He's a radio host.
Is he on,
He's
like,
He's
NPR?
like a famous like New York City radio host. My dad listened to him all the time.
Oh, okay.
Dude, he
okay.
also listened to Dennis Miller, who's like an ex-SNL guy who does radio. And he was like, I remember when I would like come home from school and my dad would have that on. He was like pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I've seen his tweets lately and they're very kind of like centrist and like or like apathetic
Mm-hmm.
and almost kind of right-leaning,
Yeah.
which is kind of a shame. I feel like that's how all like people who centralize themselves kind of come off now.
Yeah. I try to centralize myself, but it's pretty hard to not be left biased.
Yeah, I mean, some
Like-
things are just a no-brainer.
But I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt until they like fully reveal their true selves. But anyways, like I feel like radio in general, that's pretty common. Like
Yeah.
it's just a more popular medium for like the right. Like all of the right's like political news and shit is mostly on radio aside
Mhm.
from Fox News on TV.
Conservative radio is like a very historical
It's
thing.
huge.
Yeah.
There's still
Yeah.
conservative radio on like AM
Mm-hmm.
bands and shit. Like that shit's fucking crazy.
Do you guys have any favorite radio
Huge.
stations?
Well, I was gonna say favorite radio shows. It sounds like you had a few.
I mean, I listen to some in the car
Or
on the way
just
to work.
radio shows that you listened to as a kid. I mean, I always
As a
listened to
kid,
like
I didn't listen to radio.
Not
as a
like-
kid.
Yeah, me too. I didn't
Just
listen
like
to
when your
radio
dad-
shows as a kid.
just when your dad's like driving you to work.
We
Like
listened
Mike
to
and
music.
Mike in the morning.
Well, it was
on
funny.
ESPN.
Yeah, Mike in the morning. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, my dad used to listen to Don Imus like in the morning,
Yeah, exactly.
and then I'd come home from school and he'd have the radio on all day, and then I'd get home and it was Dennis Miller and it was fine,
Mhm.
and then it would switch to like Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham, like
Mhm.
full on Fox News, like, and my dad would just forget to turn it off. So like we would
He's
just
like,
have
"Yeah,
this,
whatever."
and I was old enough where like I wasn't being like brainwashed. It was just kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'd leave it on just to hear the bullshit they'd say.
Yeah.
But anyways, I would say that my favorite shows, I mean, NPR, I don't know, that doesn't really count, but like just National Public Radio in general is great. Just like listening to that. They have great podcasts. Like favorite podcasts is a whole different topic, but
Mhm.
they have great podcasts. Like they have good news. I feel like that's like one of the best news sources you can
Mhm.
get your news from is NPR.
Yeah.
Um,
They have really interesting stories that nobody else talks
they do,
about.
and they have
Mhm.
nice voices and are really quiet.
Really
How
relaxing.
do you do the NPR voice?
You just gotta put your face real close to the mic like this and not talk too loud.
It's literally sounds spot on
Yeah.
right now.
Thank you, Zach. Sweaty balls.
What was that SNL NPR bit?
Sweaty balls.
No, well, so there was that one, but then there was also the cooking show with like Betty White. She's like, "Oh,
Was that a more
my
recent bit?
muffins, my muffin hasn't been moist since."
That sounds like
but
a ripoff of Sweaty Balls.
It was, I think.
Yo, can we
it
just...
was just a sweaty balls that they did with instead of was it like Alec Baldwin that did the sweaty balls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that was like prime SNL. Can we acknowledge the fact that SNL has fallen off?
It's shit.
It's shit. And
I
it's
never watched
So
It's
bad.
kind of sad because
Even,
SNL
like,
used to be mad
people
funny.
are like, "Oh, it hasn't been funny since the '80s or whatever." I don't know. I thought like fairly recently there was. I mean, there's always some good bits.
Some of them are funny. I mean, maybe it was part of the time. Like, I remember when,
Oh,
like,
a lot of the
I'm
shit
on a
now is
boat or
so-
some shit came out, like Lonely Island. I was like, damn, I'm in 7th grade and this is dope.
I know. I thought that was the coolest.
Kids
fucking
had
shit.
T-shirts and shit. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what, like, our age group would have thought about that.
I do. Lonely Island was like my foray into like comedy, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were
like
hilarious.
getting into it.
Dick in a Box, like, those were classic.
Dick in a Box.
Those
Yeah.
are classic bits. I mean, I don't think that, I feel like if I went back and watched those, I wouldn't find them that funny.
As
but
a
I'd
kid,
find them nostalgic.
That was like our intro to like satire. Because before you were like, what, like, I feel like it wasn't, like, you couldn't
I
understand
think
that
for
as a
most
kid.
people, was Lonely Island was their intro.
Yep.
Yeah, and like Lonely Island is just one example of like SNL. I guess it was kind of a branch off from SNL because it was like the group of guys that were like kind of on the show, but
Mhm.
still like it was pretty associated with not Lonely Island. Like Lonely Island was pretty associated with SNL.
Mhm.
Like they would play those bits as like little digital shorts or whatever it was called.
Yep.
Mhm. How long has SNL been on?
Years like since like the probably like late 60s, early 70s. Maybe even before that. I honestly have no idea. Because
Yeah, it's I think the '60s.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
it's been on for
I don't know. Don't quote me.
minute.
Like, yeah, like I think 50. Didn't they celebrate the 50th anniversary like last
They
year?
probably
or
did,
something?
dude.
So.
We have like at my house, we have like, you have like that collection of Christmas movies,
Mm-hmm.
like white suburban family shit.
Yep.
So we have one that's just like best SNL, like Christmas skits.
Yep.
And it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like it's so funny.
Wouldn't you say though that SNL used to be more like easily accessible, like when you could just turn on the TV and everyone had cable? Now it's like,
Yeah.
how do you
I have
watch
to go
it?
on Hulu.
You have to
That's
go
true.
out of your way.
I don't
That's
know. It's
true.
pretty convenient to watch it on Hulu versus turning on the DVR.
It's kind of funny in a way, like speaking of SNL and Hulu, that was my first usage of Hulu, like way back in
Yep,
like 6th
same.
grade.
Yep.
It was to watch Hulu. It was to watch SNL.
Yeah, and you can watch South Park on there too.
Yeah, South Park. I actually went on like the
There
South
were
Park
actual
website for
free
that.
TV shows on Hulu at one point.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think last time we talked about like the early days of Hulu and how it was one of the very first like
Kind of
streaming.
interesting how
I
it
thought
like
it was
came back.
amazing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then it really fell off because Netflix just overtook it.
Yeah, but
and
now it's like
somehow
Netflix is
they
kinda fallen off,
maintain.
so.
They took away their free model. Hulu is completely paid for now.
It used
and
to
they're,
be.
I think, honestly, the better streaming service. There's
Yeah,
too
I
much
would
shit
say
on
that.
Netflix.
I don't know
it's
if
not
there's-
good content.
It's also very hard to look through. Like it's Netflix
think-
makes it hard on purpose to
Yeah.
search through the shows,
Yep.
and they promote certain shows and movies very heavily.
They definitely do
others.
that. They definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Hulu, from my experience using the both of them, I like Hulu more. Although I do still like Netflix.
Netflix's UI is way better.
Oh my God, whose
true,
UI
that's true.
sucks.
Yeah,
Whose
so
UI
is
bad.
absolute
It's super
trash.
like chuggy and like I don't know. It's like
But
it feels like
The
not
swiping
smooth.
is so weird,
So bad.
not
yeah.
intuitive at all.
I fully agree. 100%.
Yeah. Like I think Netflix or Hulu has better like niche like weird shit. Like we were on Hulu like the other day or something and it was like, damn, like the most recent Ninja Turtles. Like that
Mhm.
weird ass movie in the theaters that like probably is pretty bad but also memeable.
You know what's on Hulu? Is Ghost Hunters. I want to watch that shit.
Is that
That's
is
like
that
one
like
of those
the
like
National
Discovery.
Geographic type shows?
Yeah, or
where
like,
they're
History, Discovery Channel, Nat Geo type ghost
do you,
show.
do you believe in any of that?
Ghosts?
Like any of that? Is any of that show real?
The
You mean
show
like
is
not
fake.
staged?
Yeah, the show is
No,
fake.
absolutely staged.
Yeah,
Absolutely
100%
staged.
I mean,
show.
obviously, like they're like playing off of things. Like they don't probably have like.
I'm sure
scripts,
the stories are true, but not their experiences on the show.
I used to eat
Like-
that shit up.
But I think it's a lot
Really?
of like improv. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need to
Also-
have stuff happen.
I feel like these guys, they're kind of lunatics, if we're being honest. Like on the show, like, and I feel like when you are surrounded by that group of people, like if I was with that group, I'd probably start seeing shit. I'd be
That's
like-
true.
I'd be like, yo,
Yeah, you get.
are there actually ghosts?
Do you
Like
think
we are
they're
in this
just on-
spooky ass a vacant area. Like there might be ghosts in here. I might die.
They just smoke a joint before every ghost expedition, so they're just
Yeah.
mad paranoid.
When you get in the mood, for
Yo,
sure.
Should we?
I mean, I would.
Pass the boof.
Good meme, dude.
If you've seen that meme, the new iRobot meme, that's a great. What do you guys think of the new iRobot meme?
I don't
format?
know it. What is it? Tell us
Yo,
about
can
it.
you
There's probably
pull her
like-
up? Can
probably
you
like
pull her up on
5 people
iRobot
have seen
meme?
this meme. It's like a alt Twitter meme.
Yeah, I guess it is a Twitter meme right now.
No, dude, this is like no one has seen this meme. It's like just some like shitty Twitter account we follow. Hold on.
Well, no, there's multiple tweets in that format that aren't like past the.
Yeah. The Will Smith talking to iRobot meme is like that's been
Oh
around.
wait, the white robot from iRobot.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then It's
okay.
like the robot says something, and then it's like Will Smith like tearing up in the final panel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it. But find me a good one.
This is the one that he's talking about. Just to describe it, it's Will Smith in the top panel. He says, "Pass the booth," and then the robot says, "Here," and he passes him a joint, and then he's holding the joint, crying in the last
It's a
panel.
blunt. That's a blunt.
Blunt, whatever. Like, yeah, blunt.
The paper's brown.
And then they have like funny like stoned eyes. It's a good meme.
yeah, the robot has stoned eyes.
And Zach retweeted it. So.
Blowing weed into the microphone.
Oh man.
All right. So, yep, Boof passed. What were we talking about before?
I don't know, pizza or something. No,
Beer.
We're past that.
Radio. Then we started talking about radio.
Radio.
Whatever. Fuck it. We're 30 minutes in.
topic.
Let's keep going.
Yeah,
Let's talk about the Beach House AMA.
I didn't read it.
Good idea. Oh, you didn't
You
read
haven't
it?
read
I
it?
haven't read it yet.
Oh man,
You can
didn't
go
miss-
through it. I want to hear the highlights.
You didn't miss anything.
it's not very long, and there's not a lot of new
Yeah.
info in it at all.
It was not interesting at all. That
I
was
mean,
gonna be my
yeah.
verdict on the
Yep.
show.
which is too bad because I was excited for it because they
Was
like
it like just Reddit? Like
Yeah,
just
don't
Reddit
read
doing
his-
Reddit?
Don't read his username, but read that. That's my boss.
what did he say?
Just look at his username.
Look at his username or not? Oh my god. Oh, we were talking about Five Nights at Freddy's at one point and how nobody plays that game.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
kind
we
of
were
like
talking
a
about my boss.
OG
My boss.
crowd-funded type game. Was that crowd-funded? Like,
I think so. And then they actually
Yeah.
released it.
which is cool.
I think it was just one guy
it looked
building the
spooky.
game.
Evan used to play like freshman year when Evan and I lived together.
It's
We
just
played
jump
it.
scares, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Little kids are like, "Oh my god, it's so scary."
Dude, the merchandising for this fucking brand is insane.
Yeah.
They have tons of Funko toys. They still come out with Funko toys for Five Nights at
Dude,
Freddy's.
there was one behind the line when we went the other day. You know, you said those were like the
Oh,
expensive
the
ones?
chase ones? Yeah, there's
There
probably
was-
like a glow in the dark one or something.
Yeah, probably.
I think there's one where it's like one of the figures in like zombie form that's like glow in the dark that's worth a shit ton.
How do you know this?
Because I have a lot of Funko Pops.
A lot of research.
Yeah, I have some experience.
Yeah.
Should I talk about that?
Funko Pops?
Does anybody want to buy my Funko Pops, please?
Hit my
don't
line.
fucking
Also,
like that anymore.
just gonna tell everyone, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you like this content, and be sure to trigger the bells if you always want to be notified when the next Lame Dudes podcast is put on the air.
Be part of the notification squad.
Guys, like, share this. There's gonna be a big giveaway at the end of this. All right.
Yeah, we're giving
Stay
away
tuned.
a PS4. We're giving away an Origin Gaming
PS5 pre-order.
PS5. We're giving away Elder Scrolls 6.
Yep, a pre-order for it. The most expensive version with like the chrome statue.
Master
of,
Edition.
Like,
We'll
the-
buy you two.
Yeah.
We'll buy you one console copy, or we'll buy you one copy of Elder Scrolls 6 per console generation that it comes out on. So like you're guaranteed for at least like
Fuck that.
like 4 different platforms. Like 3 different iPhones will have Elder Scrolls 6 on them, I'm sure. And then like the
No way.
Switch will get Elder Scrolls. The
no way
Switch.
Elder Scrolls is going to
The
iPhone.
Switch 3 will get Elder Scrolls 6 when it's like
the
4
Switch.
years old.
The Switch will definitely get Elder Scrolls.
Oh yeah, not Elder Scrolls 6, not the current Switch.
Yeah, not current Switch. It'll be
Switch
if-
2.
Switch Pro.
If all goes
Fuck.
well with the next.
God damn it! I really don't want to
Nintendo.
buy the Switch Pro, but I know I will.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about this.
Yes.
So Nintendo, we're all everybody here is big Nintendo fans. Well,
Zach's,
We are.
I'm,
Zach
a,
is
I'm a
not.
Nintendo noob.
Zach's a fake Nintendo fan. He hasn't been like doing it.
fake-
Since
I mean, I
Oh.
grew up with like Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance. So I'm not the most versed in Nintendo things. But
Your
I got a
first-
Nintendo Switch.
Your first game was Pokemon Yellow, which I feel like is a pretty good like game to start
That was
with.
the
That's
first
pretty
video
cool.
game
That's
I
a
owned.
normie ass fucking start to Nintendo.
What
What
do you
was
mean?
yours?
I got a
I'm
fucking
just
Game
kidding.
Boy,
I'm-
a
I'm
teal
just-
Game Boy
I'm kidding.
Color.
Mine
with
was
Game
Mario
Boy
3.
Yellow.
Mario Bros 3.
That's respectable. Mine
Fun.
was Donkey Kong Country and then Super Mario
Oh,
64.
dude.
I
Donkey
wish
Kong
I-
Country is so good.
How common is the teal Game Boy Color? I kind of want one just for nostalgia.
I have one.
You have a teal Game Boy Color?
I do.
That's so cool.
I think I might get a used Game Boy SP on Amazon for like $60.
SP's the good Advance, right?
The one that's
There's-
like backlit, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
I
two models.
prefer the widescreen Game Boy Advance, or it's not actually widescreen, but you know what I mean, like the like single. It's not folding. The just
gotta
the
get it
standard.
modded.
That's
the
yeah.
not SP.
Yep, just the regular
Um,
Game Boy
But
Advance.
the issue is you need to like get a backlight mod for it or something because it's.
You
a
can buy them
horrible
backlit.
screen.
Like you can buy them modded already.
Yeah,
so you can buy one
my-
for like $60.
my friend
on
has
eBay.
Probably
one of
for
those.
like 80. Is
My-
it nice?
My friend just showed me it, yeah, and she had like a game cartridge in the back, one of those like ones that takes a micro USB or
Mhm.
not USB,
Micro SD. Yeah.
micro SD card, and you can like upload it on the computer, kind of like a hacked 3DS.
Yeah, those are sick.
Yeah, pretty sick. Like I would get that, and he said it was like, I think he got it like it custom too, and it was like red and I don't know, it was super red, and she was like, yeah, I got it customized, which was a premium, and it was only $90. That took a while to get out.
I guess maybe I should get one of those.
Might be worth. I might
Actually,
get
you know
one
what
too.
I'm hoping for is
The classic edition.
do you think they'd come out with a classic
They
edition?
will definitely come out with a
handhelds?
Game Boy Classic.
It's gonna take them forever, probably.
It will probably
but
take them. It'll be within the next 5 years.
You think
We
5
will-
years?
we will
Okay,
at
I was
least
gonna say
know about
more
it.
than 5 years, but less than 10 years.
We will
is
at
my
least know
guess.
about it.
yeah, I
And-
think maybe more than 5
or
years.
N64 Classic.
I
I don't know
think
which one they would
N64
come out.
Classic in the next 2 years.
I think N64 Classic would be next, just to because they got to keep it close to the release of the SNES
true.
Classic.
there are two, like, there's a trademark and a patent and a copyright that Nintendo just filed that aren't like fully revealed what they are for privacy purposes, but basically it's working out the same way as like how the patenting and shit.
Didn't
when
they patent
they
like
released the
N64
SNES.
Classic, like that phrase?
Yeah, so
They
they,
did,
patent
yeah.
the phrase. They patent the N64 controller logo. So you know when you get the classic edition Nintendos, it has like that like controller logo on it. That's like a silhouette of the controller.
Yep,
They patented the N64 controller for that purpose.
it's coming.
So if it's not coming this year, probably in a couple years.
Yep.
I'm assuming they're trying to figure out how to do it better, which is why they're re-releasing the NES Classic and the SNES Classic.
N64 is harder to emulate than SNES and NES.
Also,
so.
we've talked about this before, but that controller sucks.
Yeah,
With the N64 controller?
Yeah, it's an objectively awful controller.
it's very big.
Also, like,
I know that there's a
never had
nostalgia
an
factor,
N64,
but
my friends had N64s and I liked it, just like because it was weird.
I like it too. I think it's cool and it's unique, and the buttons are crazy.
yeah,
But I like the fact that there's 3 things to grab onto,
you like
just
that?
like my dad. I don't know.
All right, guys. Talk to you tomorrow on the next pod.
All right, guys. That was it for this week's episode.
Now, that's like the worst part of it, though. The fact that there's 3 things. No one has 3 hands. No
I don't know,
controller
there
should
was
have that.
something like funny about like just
Yeah, it's
like
it's
grabbing
funny,
onto the
but
middle joystick, and it felt kind of comfortable too, like having that like slightly shorter
the
grip.
joystick was awful.
The joystick did suck.
Yeah.
It was so like not smooth.
It
I don't
was-
know how to
Okay, maybe
describe
I
it.
actually hate this controller and I just don't remember it.
Well,
that
dude, that's
I
the
don't
thing.
know.
Like, I think they'd release it because everyone would be like, "Oh my god, I used that controller when I was 8 years old or whatever."
So
but then
do
like everyone would go back to it and they'd be like, "Wow, this is an awful controller objectively."
Mhm.
The joystick was awful. Like, there's just no way around it.
Straight up.
The
it
shape
so
was
bad.
cool. The layout was pretty unique.
I like the layout,
but-
yeah. And there were some great games. So like that's why they're gonna make it. At the end of the day, like fuck the controller. People are gonna use it to play
I want
games.
Mario Kart 64. I want F-Zero 64.
Ocarina
I
of
want
Time. You want
Majora's
that too,
Mask.
right?
Star Fox 64.
That's true. True.
Super Mario
Ocarina
64.
of Time. Super Mario.
Star Fox 64 is remastered on 3DS. Just so you know.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I have Star Fox 64 3D. Nolan, shout out to Nolan. He gave it to me for Christmas. Nolan bought me, or Nolan had a copy of Star Fox, but he didn't.
Yeah, man. Shout
he
out to
didn't want
Nolan.
it. Very thoughtful. Even though-
Caparoni.
Sorry, I keep blowing smoke.
Adam on PlayStation.
No one
Add the
plays some
kid.
good games on Switch.
I've never played with Nolan. Actually, I
He
played
doesn't
Overwatch.
have
with
a
him.
lot of games, but like I kind of like.
He doesn't play games.
I tried to set him up with like I tried to set him up with the good ones. Like I put in a good word on like what games to get. I wish he had Splatoon. Dude, Splatoon Battle Royale.
It won't happen. Is that a real thing? Do people think that's gonna happen? Because that's not gonna.
They
happen.
did at one point.
That would be fun, honestly.
For like a
I'd play
month,
it.
Reddit thought it was gonna happen.
I don't think they'd do it. I don't think.
Even IGN Nintendo voice chat was like,
I don't think they
"Yeah,
have like.
Splatoon Battle Royale. I guess it would be cool, but I don't know how that would work."
I hate
Dude,
that podcast.
Do you guys think Nintendo servers like one game can hold 100 people? Also, there would be no one playing it. The reason like battle royales work is because everyone plays it.
I mean,
They
think
could
of
just
how
have a
much
smaller room.
time Epic
Yeah,
has spent.
I mean,
How much experience Epic has with like multiplayer servers and shit versus Nintendo. They would never be able to do a fucking battle royale on their like Nintendo like online servers.
yeah,
They would be horrible.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like Splatoon is 8 people or whatever, 2 teams of 4
Mhm.
on a pretty small map. That's like very simple in geometry. Like all of them.
And people still disconnect all the time, and it's
Yeah.
horrible.
And like also pretty small player base. Like honestly,
Not
it's
in
Nintendo
Japan, though.
people.
Splatoon is crazy popular in Japan.
Yeah, that's true. But and maybe that would help.
Did you guys play
but-
Fortnite Battle Royale on the Nintendo Switch?
I haven't
I
yet.
tried it at your house.
No, you did try it at my house, didn't you? So you
Um,
were what, like pro controller on the couch?
Yeah.
Okay.
30 FPS was kind of rough.
Really
over-
fucking bad.
Overall, it was fun. I mean, Fortnite's great. I play it on PlayStation all the time.
Yep. Yeah, I remember playing on the PlayStation before the 60 FPS patch came out. I played like twice, and I was like, ugh. And I just played it on the PC because I had 60 FPS. And then the 60 FPS patch came out on PS4, but I still prefer
It's pretty.
PC.
It's
just
pretty
more comfortable.
comparable, though. Like I remember when we were playing Overwatch, which was kind of the game I was into a lot before Fortnite came out. Like, you know, that was just like dominated by PC. It was like inarguably better on PC. Everyone only cared about the PC version. But Fortnite's pretty split
But yeah, it's pretty
Mhm.
even.
because they have the normie crowd, as you would say.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel
it's
like
a normie game.
with Switch, they kind of missed the window. Like, I was hyped about it months ago, and it came out very recently.
It
and
came out too late.
I'm not excited about it anymore, so I don't even want to
For-
play it.
Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's typical for Switch AAA titles.
Yeah. True. They take forever.
They take forever. Usually they get delayed by like a year. They get like announced in a reveal trailer, and then
All right,
The
the Switch
date
has
gets-
only been
never
out
gets
for like a little over
almost
a year.
2 years. A
No.
little over a year. Like a year and a quarter. Sorry, but
Yeah, a year and a third.
Have you guys been playing any Switch games?
nope.
That's it.
Because there's fucking
Nope.
nothing to play right now.
Yeah, I mean the last game I picked up was Donkey Kong Country Returns.
I want to pick that up. I think.
I mean, great game
I'm gonna
overall.
play it in Donkey Kong
I haven't
mode
played it
'cause
a
I
whole
know
lot.
bitch.
When I went to South Carolina recently with my family, I brought my Switch to play, and I was like, oh, perfect. Like I'm just getting out of school. Like I can pick up the new Donkey Kong and play this the whole time. And then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna play Skyrim instead. Again, like it's like my third
Skyrim on the
restart.
Switch.
I
Does
feel
it
like
play in 60 FPS?
I don't think so, but I don't think I've ever played a version of Skyrim that plays in 60 FPS, so I don't really care.
The PS4 version does.
Oh, then I played a little bit of that.
Skyrim Special Edition is definitely 60 FPS. That shit is buttery smooth.
Yeah, and it looks really nice.
Yeah, so Skyrim Special Edition looks
But
sick.
Skyrim portably, like, yeah, sure, it doesn't match like the PS4 version of the remaster, but like it holds up pretty well for being like you can just take that around.
You get to
That's
fucking
pretty
play
sick.
Skyrim in a handheld.
like on a
So
plane.
if you like, yeah, exactly. If you like Skyrim that much, which I don't think I do, so I don't think I'll ever own Skyrim on the Switch. But if I like Skyrim enough to buy it on the Switch, I would be happy with it.
I picked
'cause
it up.
It's amazing that you can play that.
I picked it up at that Biddeford's, whatever.
that like sketchy Martins
Martins.
sale.
Yeah, the Martins. That's what it was. That's where I got it for $30.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
a good deal. I'd get it
guys,
for $30.
I did not. Yeah, I did not spend $60 retail price.
What
for
kind of
Skyrim on
store
Switch.
is Martin's? Is there a genre for that?
It's a all right. It's a
It's like a
surplus store.
flea market.
Surplus. It's
like
called
a
a
flea
s-
market of like burnt down other stores that foreclosed.
It
or
just
something.
absorbs all of the other stores that go out of business.
Yeah, so like no, literally, they have like
Yeah.
signs near the things that you're about to buy that are like, "This store caught on fire.
kinda
10
like-
people died in it.
It's
This a little boy was wearing this coat. Buy it for $5."
Martin's
Like
is
that's
so
what they
sketchy.
sell at Martin's.
It's kind of like stale Target. Like if you left Target out in the sun too long, like, and it just got all like burnt out and gross and unusable.
Yeah,
Probably
Yeah, there's-
Walmart though, not Target. Target's too
Well, I just
bougie.
think they're both red, so like,
you
in
can
my
buy
head.
bulk bags of bald golf balls at Martin's for like $1. You can buy like 200 bald golf balls
Dude,
that are just
I'm sure
unusable.
there's good deals at Martin's. Like honestly, there's probably deals that get slept on because everyone thinks of Martin's as like a shitty place.
Do you guys ever go to Martin's?
No, that was
Every
the last
time I go,
went.
I'm disappointed.
Yo, that Martin's lady who like does the commercials, the crazy one.
Oh,
Y'all
God.
ever saw like
Didn't
the
she
coked out
die?
lady? No, but she
Or
like
did
hates
she-
the role or something. Like she hates being associated.
Did she
with it.
retire?
I have
She
no-
must have.
I have no fucking clue.
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember her.
Very local
What
drama.
does she do? Dude, there should be like.
Do
like-
those still air? I don't watch cable TV.
Dude, that'd be a good Twitter meme. Like Martin's lady found dead in Miami.
Damn. That would be a little wild.
But yeah, Martin's is pretty shitty. But I went with Curtis Kwong. Shout out to Curtis Kwong, to get that, and he was
Yeah.
looking at Switch games too. He didn't end up getting anything, but it was nice seeing the guy.
Yeah, shout out to Curtis.
Shout
He
out to
still
Curtis,
hasn't
man.
added me on Switch.
Really?
Yeah,
I
he
haven't
hasn't
added
added me
Curtis.
either.
I haven't added Curtis.
I mean, he just doesn't talk to us, so. You know.
yeah, y'all are cut off.
You done know. Yeah. But, okay, so. The Switch, like, there's nothing out, right?
There's really not, but Smash Bros coming
so
out.
Smash coming in December. I guess we can talk about Smash for a little bit.
We
Yeah.
never
You guys
talked
want
about
to?
E3.
We don't
Yeah.
need to. It's over.
Yeah.
Well, we could touch on some highlights, but let's talk about Smash. Like,
So everybody's buying it at launch, right?
We're
Please?
going to the midnight release.
Oh my fucking god! I'm
Maybe,
gonna order
yeah.
it on Amazon Prime, and it's gonna show up.
It's going to show up
The
a
day-
week late because Amazon never
It's gonna
delivers
show
their
up-
pre-orders on time.
It's gonna show up the day it's supposed to.
No, it's not. We're going to be
when
playing
I'm
it.
home, when I get home from work, it'll be on my doorstep.
nah, I'm gonna go
And
to
I'm
Bull
gonna
Moose
put
and
it
buy
in my
it and use my
Nintendo
Bull Moose
Switch.
card and support local business. Shout out
That's
to Bull
right.
Moose.
Shout out to Bull Moose. Great business.
It will be sold out at Bold Moose. We all know
Bold
this.
What's-
Moose.
What's Bold Moose?
Bold
It won't be
Moose.
sold out, dude. It's a video game. I bought Mario Odyssey without pre-ordering it at Bull Moose the day it came out.
GG.
Like,
I'd pre-order though. It's hyped.
I think it's gonna sell
yeah,
out
Also, yeah, I would pre-order Smash.
for like a week.
You can pre-order it Bull Moose. So like that,
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
Support local businesses.
Yeah, like they do pre-orders, like, and it's like $5 off, like new release games.
Honestly, I wish there was more hype for Nintendo games because like
Yeah.
Splatoon was like a hyped release online. Like people were like, "Oh fuck, Splatoon 2 is out. Like this is gonna be sick."
I got a Switch for the Splatoon 2 release because
Yep,
I was
same.
so excited.
I got it the same day it came out.
Yeah, and we
Wow.
played it like a lot at the start.
Man, good times about this time last summer, actually.
Yep.
Get it in the Switch.
It was a blast. It's like nostalgic now.
Man, I remember fun.
We should play. We should get back into Splatoon. We
I
could
brought-
talk
I brought
about.
my
That's what
Switch.
I'm saying.
We can do like some Splatoon discussions.
Sure.
And shit. But
Splatoon
I gotta,
esports.
I gotta
I-
brush up on my Splatoon.
When I was getting my Switch, I was searching it down for a little while, and then I saw, I was going to Walmart like every so often, and it wasn't there. And then one day I went, and it was like 6 of the gray ones, like the gray Joy-Con ones, the ones
Mhm.
that both of you guys had.
Yep.
And then I didn't get one, and then I had dinner with Zach right after that, and he grilled me for
So
it.
let's talk about gray versus colored Joy-Cons.
Zach
Colored
and I
is
have
better.
gray.
Colored represents Nintendo.
Okay,
in a
question.
better
No,
way.
it doesn't. All right.
Question
it
for
does.
Zach.
You don't understand
Okay,
this, man.
Liz, quick question, and then I need to make a point to Luke.
Do you regret? So we both got gray. Do you regret not getting colored?
Nope. Here's why. Okay. All Nintendo consoles have been literally one fucking color.
And
They never have a
usually
bunch
color
of colors.
That is such a weird reason.
All
Look
of
at
it, it's
this.
always an ugly ass gray. It's
Look
a
at this.
fucking okay. So the GameCube is the outlier, but
All right. Well, okay. My reasoning.
and maybe the
No,
N64 a
and
little bit.
all of the like
I think the
DSs,
Game Boy.
Yeah.
all of the
So yeah, their handhelds I think represent.
and
Okay,
the Switch
then
is a handheld.
You're
the
wrong.
Switch is handheld.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
and
My-
GameCube was
Well,
like
then the
blue
gray
and shit,
is the
like,
console version, and the colored one is the handheld for only version.
My reasoning was just because all of my peripherals are like black or gray, so they fit in
yeah,
nicely.
I
I
feel
just
that.
think it looks sleek.
Let's
Like,
talk about our mod.
Oh, okay. Let's schedule this right fucking now because I
All right.
have that fucking envelope in my room with the
Me
mod
too.
on it.
Me too. All right. First, let's explain what we're gonna do.
Okay,
I
so
want to come over for this.
we are both. I have a pair. I'm okay. So I imported the Splatoon Joy-Cons before they came out in America because nobody knew if they were gonna come out in America. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna order this shit. I paid like normal Joy-Con price for it, because I had like an Amazon gift card, I think. So I got those, and now I have these gray Joy-Cons because the Splatoon Joy-Cons are way fucking cooler, right?
They are very nice
So-
looking.
They're just sexy ass Joy-Cons. So I'm thinking with the gray ones that I'm gonna take them apart, and I bought an atomic purple shell like mod for the Joy-Cons. So I'm gonna swap it out, and I'm not gonna use the color buttons that came with the set,
Why not?
but
Because they don't look good.
yeah, I think they look pretty bad. I'm just gonna use the
Yeah,
gray
I feel that.
Joy-Cons buttons because it'll look a little bit more like stealthy. But yeah, so Liz also bought
Stealth.
it, but she needs what up, Evan? She needs a spare set, right? You don't have a spare set of Joy-Cons?
I think I'm just gonna use mine. I'm
Okay,
just gonna
so
go
I
for
thought
it.
you had a set of yellow Joy-Cons.
No, I don't. I do
might
like
get
those
those.
though.
I might get those at some point.
The yellow Joy-Cons are dope.
Unless they reveal new ones that are cool, which I don't know
That's
why
what
they
I'm waiting
haven't.
for.
Why
I thought
have
for
they
some
not?
reason you bought a bundle because you did the GameStop bundle pre-order, right?
I
'Cause
did,
At
yeah.
one point, the only way you could buy a Nintendo Switch was if you ordered like a $500.
Did you
Which is what I
console
did.
bundle?
I bought the $500 bundle because Switches
It was
were
like a
so
Breath of the
hard
Did you
Wild
to
keep
find.
any of it?
Yeah, I kept everything. It was Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart, and ARMS.
I almost
Oh,
ordered
nice.
the ARMS.
I
It was
thought
like ARMS Mario Kart yellow Joy-Cons.
when I looked
Yeah.
at the GameStop pre-order, I thought it was like the Pro controller and like a headset and like
There's
all
a
this
bunch of
other
different
random
ones.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. And I was like, fuck all that.
hmm I mean, you're not like overpaying. Like it's MSRP of all of those products, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Evan's in the kitchen. What up, Evan? He's making some pizza.
Nice.
There's some pizza
In the fridge.
In the fridge. Domino's pizza. If you want it.
How much Domino's pizza?
A whole fucking pizza
I might get
of
another
2
piece.
different assortments of Domino's pizza.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that.
There's a veggie one and there's a meat one.
Bless, thank you.
Nice.
Donating pizza on the podcast. All right. So we were talking about Nintendo. I don't remember
Yes.
what we were talking about because I'm a little high. Just a little bit.
Yeah, Zach hates Nintendo. He hates
I hate it.
He hates a lot of the franchises that Nintendo has worked so hard on.
We were talking about Smash.
That's true. Smash is good.
You know what I'm excited for is Death Stranding because it's a mailman simulator game.
What
it's
is
not
it?
going to be on Nintendo also, which
It's-
also makes me excited about
I don't
it.
know why you're so salty
'Cause
about
then
that
you'll know
game. It
it'll be
looks
good.
really cool. Death Stranding.
No, it does actually look really cool.
Tell me
Like,
about
where's
this
the
game.
fighting? It's like, yo, we don't have to watch. Like, fighting doesn't have to
It's
be in
a
game.
tech demo of the engine. Like there will be more to it by
There's
the
like
next
a
time you see it.
Hideo Kojima game.
What do you think,
like,
Evan?
PS4.
Evan, is the trailer from E3 Death Stranding, is that just a tech demo of the engine?
Well, the engine's aren't even shown off. It's the engine that Horizon runs on. It's more just a teaser of what it actually, like gameplay teaser, I guess.
Yeah, but they're just walking. Like it just
Yeah.
looks like they
Well,
just
Kojima
show
said
the
that all
graphics.
combat is 100% optional in the game. Like you don't have to ever engage in combat.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Damn. So it's the non-combat trailer where you just walk.
The walking simulator.
Non-combat.
Um.
Last of Us 2?
Ooh.
The only
that's
reason
gonna be
you
sick.
kept your PS4.
That's
Yep,
bullshit.
I kept my PS4 for Last of Us 2.
Mortal Kombat?
And Mortal Kombat 11 also. Mortal Kombat 11 coming out this summer, hopefully.
Dude, no way.
Or next summer, sorry.
Next
sorry.
summer? Yeah, maybe next summer.
Next summer. Or
That's
maybe
gonna
next
take like
winter.
5 fucking years.
They haven't announced it yet.
I hate
Usually they
NetherRealm.
announce it.
Dude,
the summer
NetherRealm
of this
spends
year.
like 5 days a week just stroking their cocks. Like, I swear to God, they do nothing.
Do you still
over there.
follow them on Twitter? I unfollowed them a long
I
time
don't
ago.
remember. I don't think I ever followed them.
Let's see if Mortal Kombat's tweeted anything. Or Ed Boon. Why don't I follow Ed Boon anymore?
I think I follow him.
Noob.
Twitter is great. I love Twitter.
Okay, Ed Boon. Let's see.
Be right back.
Scorpion. Oh, yo, check this out. Ed Boon just tweeted this.
Oh, wow.
It's Drake. So Drake's new album is called Scorpion. I'm going to show this to Liz.
Uh-huh.
And this is an alternate cover art of Drake's new album Scorpion. But Ed Boon, the creator of co-creator of Mortal Kombat, tweeted it. So it's actually the Mortal Kombat character Scorpion, but it's Drake's face photoshopped on it.
That's cool how he tweeted that.
Epic tweet. Let's talk about fucking Toys R Us. Are they closed permanently
Dude,
finally?
Toys R Us is a dead meme at this point.
I can see Toys R Us from where I work, and I was looking at it today, and I was feeling kind of sad. My coworker actually went on his lunch break to go look inside, and he said that this is the South Portland Toys R Us. Do we say where we are?
No, but we do now.
No, I've always
Okay.
said I'm in Portland,
Okay.
so it doesn't matter.
All right. Well, the
Portland,
No one
Oregon.
fucking listens to it. Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
there's like 10 people. But anyways, sorry. Yeah, the Toys R Us in South where we live is closing down tomorrow. Tomorrow it closes.
Tomorrow's the last day?
Tomorrow's the last day.
Oh, that's
It's
crazy.
open.
Dude, when I
read
drove
the
by the
29th.
other day, it was packed.
It's
yeah,
the
no, it
parking
was
lot
packed
was
today.
filled.
It was packed today.
It's insane.
It's
Yo.
been closing for like months.
So what
They're just
happened?
picking that place clean.
They like caution taped like the first aisle, like literally just the front part of the store is open, and they moved everything up front. So the back is empty. They just moved everything that lasted up to the front.
Did they have anything good?
I did not go, and I didn't ask what they had, but I don't think they had anything good.
They
He
didn't
said
have
he
anything
said it
good
was
when I
picked
went.
clean, like
Mhm.
for the most part, but they still had some stuff. And yeah, it was really busy. And it's kind of sad. I honestly don't think I'm gonna go in just because
It's too sad, right?
for one, it closes tomorrow, and two, I have like an image of Toys R Us in my head.
Exactly. It ruins the image when you see it all empty.
It sounds like it probably looks like the like Halloween store. That's probably gonna be where the Halloween store is.
Dude,
now,
we should
right?
go to the Halloween store this year. Like
Halloween store review.
like
down.
eye party.
Liz, are you down for
Halloween
the
store haul. Yes.
Yeah, we'll do a quick Halloween store haul. It'll be epic.
We'll get the like spandex suits.
Like morph suits.
Yeah.
Cover our faces.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I guess.
That's the plan. Tune in this Halloween.
Like Green Man and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Facts. Yeah.
Did you guys like that show, Always Sunny?
I never watched it, but I want to. I know, right?
I like
I've
it.
only watched some of it.
I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was.
I like it. I really like it. It's just I'm really bad at watching shows.
Green
So
Man is a
I don't.
classic episode. Classic episode.
Classic.
We don't know because we haven't seen
Dude,
it.
you know what I'm
You guys
excited
should
for?
watch
Speaking
that.
of shows, the next Black Mirror season.
I thought Black Mirror was done.
No,
I thought
they- they've renewed it.
what was it called? Black Museum or whatever, the last episode?
Yeah.
I thought that was like, oh, the show's over. Like it's the
It
final
kind of
episode.
it kind of looked like it the way it was filmed.
I'm thinking it's like the show is over of like what you know of it.
Did you
Like,
guys?
It's gonna be a new thing.
Did you both watch all of it up to this point?
Yes.
I watched select episodes, but honestly, it's like pretty hard to get through. Like
yeah,
it like
it's a
makes
really
me.
fucked up show.
It's not fun to watch. Like I'm like
It's not.
uncomfortable. I'm like, why am I watching this?
I like
yeah.
it.
But like the episodes like make me think.
It's subtle
like-
horror.
Yeah.
It's like psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Is how I would describe it.
And some episodes are nice, some episodes aren't. Like some are easier to get through than others. They're all so different, but some of them are really tough to watch.
Is it an English produced show?
It was for the first and second season. I think both of them. If you watch any of those
Yeah,
episodes,
at one point it was a BBC show.
if you watch any of those episodes except for like one, it's mostly people with British accents, and then everything past that is Netflix owned.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, season 3 is? Oh yeah.
3
yeah,
and
duh.
4 are Netflix.
3 and 4, because
Or-
5 isn't out yet.
I mean, maybe they still left the rights or like the production to the people from BBC. I imagine
So,
they did, but like I think they still
we're-
put the Netflix name on it.
Are we more than a year past Black Mirror season 4 being out now?
No,
think
I don't think so.
Are we approaching Black Mirror season?
It's close-ish. We're within 3 or 4 months, I would say.
It's a winter show, I'm pretty sure,
yeah.
or like a
Really?
late fall.
Fuck.
I'm excited. That show was really
I know. I don't want to wait.
really fun to get through.
Maybe I'll watch
Super
some
weird.
tonight.
I would watch an episode.
Yeah, we should watch an episode.
We want to.
I mean, we should do it
Ooh.
after the pod.
We should do it
We'll
during the
f-
podcast.
we'll figure it out.
You know what we should do? This is a cool idea. Because I've always wanted to do like a linear podcast of like reviews. We should do like whenever Black Mirror season 5 gets announced, we should do like a Black Mirror season 5 countdown by reviewing all the episodes. Like every week we'll review a new episode or something.
And then we'll review the entire new season.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We were gonna
Yeah.
do that with Silicon Valley.
Yeah, like
Oh,
one of
yeah.
those show review podcasts where they watch the shows and then review them every week.
Yeah, some of them
Do like an in-depth
are-
analysis. That's like a meme. Yeah,
I don't know.
I would
Some
do
of
that.
those are
for-
really boring.
Some of those are fun. Like we could just do the podcast and then like.
I wonder if
sometimes
ours would
talk
be
about it.
boring though. you
My
know?
problem with those is when people go too in depth about like telling every single thing that happened during the episode, and it's like, all right, we all saw it.
I
like
do that shit.
you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I give a full synopsis.
That's true. You do that.
Ugh, my eyes are itchy. Okay, I have pink eye.
Yeah, dude. Max said that. Mike and Max. Shout out to Max Giffen and Mike Mantoni. They both had pink eye.
They had
Last
pink eye
semester.
last semester.
Yep.
Who
That's
gets
dope.
pink eye as an adult?
Dude, it went around at you, man.
That's like chicken pox.
I'm on Crip. It went around at you, man.
On grip. He's opening a blue Nalgene bottle right now. He's flagging.
That's
new.
the classic Nalgene.
It's new. My mom just bought it because she thought my other one was gross.
So she just bought you a new Nalgene
She was like,
bottle?
"Get this," and I was
Yo,
like,
can your mom buy me a new Nalgene bottle?
I
You
think it was
shoulda-
like, I think it's like the most bare bones one. I think it was like just like $3.
You
on
should have
Amazon.
asked for a Hydro Flask, the best water bottle.
Yeah,
in
I do like the
existence.
Hydro Flask. I rocked the Hydro Flask for a while, and then I just stopped for some reason.
I've just been using my Nalgene. Yeah, I don't care about my Hydro Flask as much as I care about my Nalgene.
I feel like Nalgene is just like, I like that it's just like, it's plastic and it holds some water.
It
Like,
gets gross though.
It's so
they do
it
get
gets
very
nasty.
gross.
so simple.
Do the Hydro Flasks not get nasty?
There's something about them, maybe because
my
they're
Nalgene
stainless
really
steel.
hasn't gotten nasty. I've had trouble with Nalgene's
Mine
getting
got
nasty,
kind of
but
gross, I will say.
I don't know what it is. This Nalgene is just, it's fine.
Yours is massive. It's an absolute unit of a water bottle.
It's that one except like double the size, right?
Chode Nalgene.
yeah,
it's,
that's
it's
true, dude. I have the Chode Nalgene.
No, it's 1.5 Nalgenes. So it's 48 ounces.
We were talking about this
standard
last
ounce is, or a standard Nalgene is 32 ounces.
A daily serving of water is 2 Nalgenes.
Yep.
Shoot for that.
How do you know? Like, what science do they use to determine how much water you should drink?
I think it's
No
just
idea.
like an estimate of like the average like height and weight of a person, and like also a easy number that's probably rounded up. So they're like, oh, 8 cups of water, 64 ounces.
Do you guys drink
I
8
don't
cups of water?
I try to.
Fuck no.
I
try-
definitely do. It's
I drink
so
8 cups of beer
I
every day and just
I try
piss
to
brown.
do the water. I do it at work. At like that's like I always think to myself like, all right, 2 Nalgenes a day. Like that's 2 Nalgenes a day.
I need to
That's what I
start
shoot
thinking
for.
in that mindset, especially as it gets hotter.
Honestly, like it's so easy. It's literally right next to my desk.
yeah,
that
it's
I'm
not
like-
hard at all.
I
If you're
might-
not drinking enough water, like what are you doing?
I just take some massive gulps and I'm like, all right.
I just
Chugged.
get like I get in the zone and I don't think about drinking water. I just get in my element. And
Don't
do
you
work.
get thirsty?
Rarely. Usually I drink water because my throat gets dry.
That's called being thirsty.
I'm like, oh, and I start like coughing, and I'm like, why am I coughing? And then like I sneeze a couple times, and I start coughing a little more, and then I drink like a little bit of water. Like I take a few sips of water. That's the rate at which I consume water, and then I go back to work.
Oh man, that's great.
Or
Yo,
if I'm waiting for something to load, I might take a sip, but usually not.
Jesus Christ. The Mr. Rogers documentary comes out tomorrow.
Are you
called-
gonna go see it?
I think I'm gonna go see it alone and cry.
Is the Nickelodeon showing it?
Yep. Tomorrow, starting tomorrow. Nowhere else in Maine. I don't
Everybody
think.
said that trailer was sad. And
It
I was
is
like,
sad.
Well, you don't know because
Have
you
you
I
didn't
seen
mean,
it?
watch
I thought
it.
the trailer
Mm.
just made it look like a really good movie.
Did you
that,
grow up
like,
with
I
Mr.
wanted to
Rogers?
see,
No, I
but
didn't.
it
I
didn't
never
seem
watched
sad.
it, so it won't have that effect on me.
Yeah,
but
I guess
still
that's
want to
the
see
same
it.
for me then. I guess it just I didn't see enough.
That's
Mr.
actually
Rogers.
insane. I feel like everyone grew up on Mr. Rogers to some extent. But it looks really good. I don't know if you really need a connection to him to like be touched by it, as long as you know like Mr. Rogers is just like a wholesome as fuck dude.
Yeah.
Yep. I want to see it for
So-
sure.
But yeah, and it just like the trailer is sad. Not sad, but like it's like that's the weird thing. It's not sad because it's like Mr. Rogers is a cool guy and like
It's just that you know that he dies, right?
no, not even that. I don't even think that's sad. I just think that it's like
You don't think that's
I just
sad?
think well, I mean like yeah, but he died, but he lived like till like 79 or something. It's a full life. And like he
Yeah.
never got like scandaled or anything like that. Like he was a good dude who like lived a full life and affected a lot of people.
He represents the good.
Yeah,
in
and that's
people.
like that's what makes it kind of sad. Is like he like literally is just like the ultimate good guy.
And now it's dead. There's no more good in the world.
yeah, I mean like it's
Basically.
just like it's
Basically.
sad to see.
Yeah. Well, damn, dude.
But yeah, it looks really good.
So you're planning on seeing it tomorrow?
Maybe if I go tomorrow night, I'd want to go with someone. But
It'd be packed probably.
no,
You don't think so?
maybe. But it's the Nickelodeon.
I've
and
talked to
it's
so many people that are hyped about it though.
well, I don't know. I might go. I might try to. They
I
might.
didn't know that people were hyped about it. I mean, it was just like a Reddit thing.
No, people are excited.
Oh,
I don't know where I saw the trailer. I think it just came up in my YouTube recommended.
Last time I've heard someone being hyped about a documentary.
Documentaries
To
are
be in a theater.
documentaries are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people don't usually go see documentaries, especially in a theater, on a limited.
Well, this is like a
release.
specialty theater, so it's not.
I
the
know.
Sometimes,
same.
dude, but documentaries are always good. I went to the last documentary I went to see was at the Portland Art Museum, and it was about Jane Goodall. It was really good about her relationship with like monkeys or gorillas.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was all
Chimps.
types of monkeys, chimps.
I don't know.
She did the rounds, man.
I don't know who Jane Goodall is. I'm gonna be real with
She's
you.
like
What? Are you
dude,
kidding?
she's like
I've heard the name.
famous
She's
female
like
scientist.
the monkey scientist.
I don't know who the fuck this
Yeah.
chick is.
Growing up Canadian.
Yeah, true. Like, how did you not hear about this? She was like Steve Irwin level,
Steve Irwin
except
type
without,
beat.
without
Except
a show.
alive.
Without a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, she is still alive. I forget that.
She's still alive.
Yeah, she still does the same shit.
Good for Jane Goodall. Yo, did you hear Coco the gorilla died?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
Is that the one that sign languages
Yeah,
or
it
has a
knew
kid?
over.
Yeah.
It knew over 2,000 different words or something.
Dude,
in
Coco
English.
the gorilla was crazy.
Was
Yo.
that the gorilla that also had the kitten?
Yeah.
Yep.
It had the kitten, and then the kitten died or something, and it was
and
sad
it was
about
so pissed.
Hold
This
on.
is the worst.
I'm
Dude,
finding
it's
finding
like
it.
the saddest story ever.
The gorilla was pissed.
Someone in my work chat the other day was like, "Oh, Coco's in heaven with Harambe now." I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh my god.
Harambe in 2018.
I like Harambe.
Well, XD, that's so 2 years
Simpler
ago.
simpler times.
For real.
Big meme.
I'm so glad that's over.
Yeah, that got real
I still
shitty.
actually remember Dicks Out for Harambe, like the Vine coming out like it's yesterday. Dicks Out for Harambe was a
Yeah.
Vine by Brandon Wardell.
Yeah, I remember Dicks Out for Harambe. No, it was
Yeah.
great.
I remember seeing it the night it came out. I was in Rochester.
Good times, dude. We
Isn't
used
that
to
like,
we
it
used to
feels like
FaceTime a lot.
yesterday. Isn't that insane?
Yeah, it does feel pretty
I was in Rochester
recently.
2 years ago today.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
nuts to
I
think
think we
about.
played a lot of MK before that or something.
Yeah, we played Mortal Kombat for like 3 weeks before I moved.
We played a lot of shit. It wasn't just that. I don't know.
Mortal Kombat, what else?
Overwatch was like right after that.
Yeah, Overwatch was just about, or you had, I think you bought Overwatch and
New
I played
Overwatch
it when
Hero
I came back.
announced, by the way.
Oh, do you want to talk about that?
I mean, I don't really know anything. A hamster was announced as
So
an
it's like a
Overwatch
hamster
character.
with like a wrecking. It's in
What?
like a mecha.
It's called Wrecking Ball. That's
Yes.
the name.
Well, so the hamster is Hammond
The-
from the lunar colony.
Is the hamster like in a mech suit?
Yeah. So it's like, it basically it escaped. The hamster got smart. It was genetically modified. It got strong, smart, and it figured out how to escape. So it's like a giant hamster. It escapes in an escape pod off Horizon Lunar Colony.
That's
Lands
insane.
in Junkertown, becomes a Junker gladiator, and starts like fighting in the like Junker like arena or some shit. I think it's called, and basically
Fuck.
becomes known as like Wrecking Ball because it's a hamster. It can't talk. But then like okay, so the like mecha can like communicate like loosely, obviously, so that you can do like I need healing and whatever. But
So we can't talk? Like it will it
no, it's literally just a hamster that's like
Is it gonna be, like-
but can't talk.
is it gonna be like
doesn't have the
Bastion?
physical ability,
Like
it's still a hamster.
Like Bastion is like woo woo woo, you know, like when he's talking like I need healing, you know, like
No, so the robot has like an AI that knows how to talk.
okay.
The robot has a voice AI. His
I guess
mecha.
that's nice.
But yeah, his mecha is literally an escape pod from Horizon Lunar Colony that he modified,
Is it
and it just has like 2 machine guns as hands.
is
and
it
it's
a is it a
disruption
defense
tank.
hero? Because I don't know how many defense heroes we've gotten released.
It's basically Diva. It's a disruptive tank.
Oh, it's a tank?
Yep.
We don't need another tank, man. I think we need more defense heroes.
I'm interested to try it.
Yeah, it might be cool. It would be like Diva in a way.
I do
that's a cool-
think though that a fucking hamster is a literal troll, but whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I'm gonna get another beer.
You're getting the last beer. Gang gang. Yeah, Liz.
Do you want my
Are you gonna ever play? Are you ever gonna play Overwatch?
On what though? When I build my PC, sure.
Are you building a PC soon?
Probably not.
Fuck.
Maybe during the winter. I just don't have enough time.
Will you be building a PC when the new generation graphics cards come out? Because that's probably when you should build a PC.
Which is when?
Probably in the next year.
Then yes, because
I'm hoping in the next 3 months, but probably not in the next 3 months. I don't know.
eventually.
Most likely at least 6 months from now, but I'm hoping. Apparently, like next gen cards, one of the OEMs had an issue and they had to return like like it was like 300,000 video cards or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the next gen is heavily delayed, which sucks. Luke failed at opening the beer.
I got it open.
Good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
All right, what was about graphics cards?
So we're talking about graphics cards.
I don't know anything about
All right,
that.
PC gamers, y'all know what's up. The new graphics cards, there was some sort of OEM issue. One of the manufacturers for these graphics cards they found like a fatal flaw in their video cards that they were making for the new architecture or whatever, and they had to recall 300,000. So basically, the video cards are heavily delayed, but hopefully when they come out, video cards will be easily accessible and not the way they are right now. Because video cards are still like usually at least $20 overpriced. Let's check the price of a 1050 Ti.
$20 isn't like that much though.
Let's see. Actually, I got a GTX 1060 3GB for $200. Let's see. GTX 1060 3GB, $229, $226. So they're still like increase in price based on demand. Actually, you know what's really expensive right now is DDR4 RAM. But I think DDR4 RAM will become much cheaper very soon.
Why is it expensive now?
Because DDR3 RAM was still in heavy commodity and very, very, very cheap, and most people still had DDR3 systems as a result. But now all the new CPUs are going to be DDR4 only. You're not going to have DDR3 supported CPUs.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's not a lot of DDR4 RAM out there, and they have to figure out how to make it cheaper.
Yep.
So, yep, I paid like $100-something for 16 gigabytes of RAM in my new system that I built probably 1.5 years ago. No, last year, a year ago. I built this PC a year ago. And then I built Nolan a system, and I spent like $150 for 8 gigabytes of RAM for that kid. Because it was DDR4. Because I built him a Ryzen system.
Nice.
But let's we're gonna pause for just a second.
How about that? Can we?
Yeah. Let's go. We're recording.
All right.
We're recording right now.
We're back. I'm just trying to do a little noise reduction. I don't think it's gonna work, but we got
Okay.
Evan laughing at something in the background.
Evan, please
loudly,
stop
but-
laughing.
Hi, Evan.
Evan's not gonna listen to this.
Then he'll never know.
All right. So report of the week. What's up?
I don't know. It's just been on my mind. So
I've talked about this a million times, so
Have
I
you
guess
really?
I'll fucking do it again.
I
Everybody
mean-
fucking asked me the same thing. Is he for real?
have you talked about it on the podcast? I don't
think so. I think I've talked about it on the podcast.
Report of the
probably
week
at least
is-
twice.
We're gonna get
he
Luke's
knows.
opinion.
He knows
He's
a
dead
meme.
ass. He's dead ass, but he knows he's a meme.
I think he's a weird dude, and he knows that he's a weird dude, and he capitalizes off the fact that people like that he's a weird dude.
It's part of his brand
See,
now. He
I
figured
don't
out his
think-
brand.
I don't think this is just some like really autistic dude, and I mean that seriously, with a camera. I don't think it's that.
See,
Really?
I want to.
No. I mean, it might be a little bit that, but not fully.
I actually. All right. So this is what I think. I think it's like 100% a character. Like I think
I don't think it's 100%
he's a totally
character.
normal dude, and he's just like really good at acting.
I think he just has a really strange sense of humor.
I don't
That's
know.
my opinion.
I don't know if he's a normal dude. Like, I feel like he's still kind of a weird guy, but like he
Yeah.
is. This is
Have
his,
you
like,
listened
medium.
to his radio show?
No.
Because those things are dead serious.
He does a radio show where
He
talks.
has a short band or a shortwave radio show that streams internationally every week
Dude,
called
but
Voice the Report of the Week.
Imagine
And he does like all. It's legit. It's not a character. There's no
Ah.
trolling on this thing. He's like,
I don't think
he
he's.
puts on like an official
What is
announcer.
he talking about?
He's like, this is the voice of the report of the week.
How is that
starring
not
report
trolling?
of the week. Like he does like this like whole like intro and shit. He takes it super serious
But how do you know that he's not acting?
because it's like
That would be like
a
the biggest hoax.
3-hour-long comedy bit, like where he pretends
Okay,
to be a
What does he
radio
talk
show
about on the
host.
podcast? They're the radio show.
he just talks about like food reviews and people mail him shit, and I don't know. He talks about just random stuff.
Does he recap his videos, or is it like different food reviews?
He doesn't do food. He talks about like food reviews coming up and like past, and like if people are like in the chat, or I guess not in the chat because he's on the radio, but he'll just talk about like just. I think he just has a lot of like user submitted content that he responds to on it and shit. I don't know. I've only listened to it once and I don't remember too much about it, but I do remember it not feeling like a comedy bit when I was listening to it.
It's not that I think that it's a comedy bit. It's just like, imagine pulling that off, like being that convincing. Because I think like not breaking character is a pretty big deal for like people who act. So that would be like the ultimate like never breaking character.
I mean, I don't think what he's doing is anything revolutionary, though. Really, like
I think it's just the way that he like talks and presents himself, not like his content. Though.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this like guy who like,
yeah, but
when I started watching him, he looked like he was like 16 and he was wearing these giant like suits.
I don't think it's that far off from how he really is, though. I
think a lot of it's true to himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in that way, I don't think it's that. It's just he's like, I'm gonna review this food and I'm gonna be kind of weird about it.
So he's just a weird dude.
Yeah, I don't think this is any Oscar-worthy bit.
Okay.
I think it's just like he makes a funny meme.
I hope it's a conspiracy theory and it's right. And eventually, he like breaks character.
Watch him get Me Too'd.
Jesus Christ. This is review. And then he just fucking
Casey
hops on.
Neistat bit.
We can't do that on this.
No.
That's we have like some like sometimes me and Luke just come up with these like really like we'll just come up with some scenario in our heads for like some random bit and we'll just be like, oh, and we'll just kind of like play it out like as a conversation, and like we're always just like we always think it's hilarious, but it's always like really fucked up. Like we had one about Casey Neistat that we'll tell you about later.
Okay, yeah, I want to know what it is.
It was
Anyways,
should I just say the theme
just
of it?
do it.
Like we won't. We don't have to talk about the
say
bit.
it.
We don't have to talk about the bit, but we're like, yo, like what kind of vlog would Casey Neistat make if he got Me Too'd? But yeah, definitely not appropriate for radio joke or internet joke. But you know, whatever. And also, it's just so like. That's the thing, is they're so sophisticated that like they don't really make sense to anyone except me and Luke.
Yeah,
we
we
just
have pretty
like, this, like,
sophisticated
weird
senses of humor.
Well, no, we just have like these like weird fucking like ideas like tied to all this shit in our heads.
Yeah,
and,
I mean it's just like
we just associate it with so many shit that like or so much shit that like people just don't like. I don't know. I feel like we incorporate a lot of our like usual fucking jokes and memes and shit into a lot of our like new memes.
Yeah. I would say that's true.
Yeah. But yeah.
Anyways,
what were we talking about before?
report of the week.
Oh yeah, report of the week. So, yeah, I think he's for real. What do you think, Liz? Liz thinks he's a character still.
I mean, you guys are convincing, but
I think he's real.
I want to believe. I want to believe that he's a character.
What do you mean? Like, what does that mean? A character? Like
I guess
he's acting.
so. Yeah,
Or-
exactly.
Like
Like
completely
the way,
acting.
That's
All
what
right.
That's what I've been saying, right?
Like,
Just-
you don't
okay.
think he at least
I just thought
like,
of something.
wears those suits IRL?
I don't think so. Okay,
Oh,
so think back
No.
not too long ago.
Definitely
Listen. Filthy Frank. That's what I mean by character. Like
everybody
Filthy.
knew
I
Filthy
don't know
Frank was a
Filthy Frank.
character.
Yeah, but he still worked pretty hard to not break character though. Like it went on for a long time. Like Filthy Frank made a lot of videos.
How have people not seen this guy in public yet? He has
Who?
1 million subscribers.
Report of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
that's good.
see him,
That's
though.
a good question.
But if you're that good at acting, like
Okay,
it
so
wouldn't be hard to just act when you
if he
meet fans or whatever.
Isn't how he is in his YouTube videos, we would know about it if people have seen him before. Just saying.
No, we wouldn't. I've never seen
Yo, I'm trying to see.
I've never
Report
seen
of the
any
week
kind of
at,
picture of him.
PAX East.
I've never
Report of the
seen
Week Let's Plays.
I've never
on
seen
Twitch.
any pictures of him outside of his
Yeah,
YouTube
are
videos.
there
So,
fan
like,
pictures?
I don't think there would be pictures either way, even if he was or wasn't a character. But
He's
Dude,
not
I'm
real.
trying to get the first pick with Report of the Week. Do you think if I
no
saw
one knows where this guy is.
if okay, so I think he was from Connecticut originally, but now he lives in Florida.
No, he's
of course
from
he
New
lives
York.
in Florida.
Oh, he's from New York?
Yeah.
Cuz he was on Anthony Fantano's podcast, and on Anthony Fantano's podcast he said he was a New Englander. But I know
No.
as recently as last year, and this was shot in his backyard set, he was talking about the hurricane in Florida. Was it Irma?
I think he lives in Florida now,
Now
but
he lives in Florida.
I'm pretty sure he started doing his reviews in like his
Yeah.
parents' spare room in like Brooklyn.
Yeah, up north. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna track him down. We're gonna get
Bring
a
him on
picture
the
with him.
podcast.
At one point, I was watching like reviews of his most obscure restaurant reviews, like just fast food places I'd never heard of before, and I was trying to do like locations on their websites to try and pinpoint.
You were triangulating his location based on food he reviews.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really weird.
But I think you could probably script that or something, right? Like you could just get a bunch of Google Maps data points in like just store them in a database or something.
Yeah, and then
And
triangulate.
then have them get just get them like just like an average center location. Like, okay, this is his center of like all the places he's reviewed. Like he's in like fucking
See, most likely though,
Pennsylvania.
that would be the city center, not like the center of his house. Like it would be the center of whatever big city he lives near.
Well, I don't even think it would be close. We would just get an idea of the region. Like
Yeah. He must say, like he probably doesn't hide where he's from because he reviews like food that is presumably in that location.
yeah. I don't know. Shit's crazy, bro.
All right, so we haven't reached the conclusion. It's fine. I'm okay not knowing.
Dude, I think he's dead ass.
He's not. It's very obvious he's not.
All right,
Fine,
fair.
fuck you guys.
No,
I'm
I think
pissed.
Luke
I'm
was
fucking
agreeing with
pissed.
you.
No, I'm agreeing with you. He's not a character. He is. It's all an act.
He thinks
You
it's an
are
act.
agreeing with me?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Fuck, I
So-
can't believe you guys.
No, it's all an act. Yeah, like he's not a real person.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking about?
What?
Food reviews. Gelato.
Let's go
And
to
how I was not gratified last time I tried to get gelato last week.
When did you
Is
go?
that shit open? It's Thursday night, right?
Yeah.
7:15. We're doing a quick low-fee Google search.
What gelato place is this?
Fiasco.
I went there twice this week.
I'm going tonight.
Closes at 11. So yeah, it's open.
We
I
had
worked
so
let's-
much pizza.
Let's
Have you
put that on our brains.
Yeah, sure. Have you guys ever eaten or have you ever heard of my story about Gelato Fiasco? Or not Gelato Fiasco, Gorgeous Gelato?
No.
No? You guys
Mm-mm.
haven't heard about that?
Nope. What's gorgeous gelato?
It's
It's
across
r-
the street.
yeah.
It's like the real authentic like from Italy gelato place.
Oh, maybe we should go there.
I worked a shift there and like I interviewed for the position
Uh-huh.
of being a gelato scooper.
Yeah.
And then I like
You have to scoop at the gelato.
I interviewed and all that, and I worked one whole shift, and I got paid under the table for it, and I hit him up and I was like, yo, so like, are you going to tell me my next date of work? And he's like, yeah, I will. I'll let you know.
And he just never hit you up
And then I
again.
hit him up a week later and I was like, yo, so like, am I still here? Like, are you going to tell me like what's up? And he's like, yeah, I'll let you know. And then it like, I might have done it one more time, but I was just like, this is so fucking strange. And I waited out for a couple more weeks, and then I ended up going back to the movie theater I worked at.
The
Oh,
Italian
that
mob.
sucks.
Like,
That fucking sucks, dude.
it was so shitty.
That would have been a way better job too.
I mean, the
than the
movie
movie
theater was
theater.
nice. I don't regret the movie theater. I thought it was a really fun job.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, yeah, really weird. Like, he never told me any criticism. I
Mhm.
thought I did a pretty good job. By the end of my shift, I was, like, able to scoop out the gelato and, like, ring it up and all that. Like, you know, pretty fast and efficiently. Like,
Mhm.
I
picked it
feel
up.
like getting paid under the table should have been like the sign.
It was, but like
So
I
he
have
just
no
paid
idea.
you the first day you
Did
came
he
in?
give you cash?
Yeah, he gave me cash.
Oh.
And like, yeah, like I know it sounds shady, and like I did think like, is this it? But the fact that I talked to him directly and I was like, yo, so am I good? Like, am I gonna come back? Are you gonna tell me when my next work date is? And he was like, yeah, I'll let you know. Like he never like told me no. So I was just like, okay, I guess this guy's just kind of weird and like hard to communicate with. I had no reason to think other than like just like reading the subtext, I guess, that it was over. No way of knowing that. So like it was just
that's really strange.
really, really weird. I was like pretty pissed off.
Super
about that.
weird interaction. How long ago was this?
This was like 3 years ago, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your only single shift job?
Yeah,
You ever
I've
had any other job
never
where you
worked
just,
a
like,
single
fuck this
shift.
shit? I know Hunter had one, but he's not here to tell that story. What about you, Liz? Have you ever worked a single
A
shift?
single shift?
Yeah.
Worked a job then.
I don't
Quit
think
that
so. Nope.
Yeah, me either. I think my shortest job was like, I don't know.
Whole
Like
Foods.
Whole Foods, like 2 months.
Nate's was like Chipotle for like a couple months. Less
Yeah.
time than you were at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
That was funny. It's weird to think that Nate worked at Chipotle. Shout out to Nate Mathis.
Yeah, shout out to Nate.
Which Chipotle did he work at?
Westbrook.
Nice.
Yeah,
W
for a couple
Brook.
months. He like did all the shit. He said it was super stressful. They like test you, like time you on how fast you can like dice up the tomatoes for the mild salsa and stuff.
Oh man, that's rough.
Damn, what the
Like-
fuck? Yeah, actually, I heard it is like pretty.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, it was like how fast you can make guac and shit. Like it was like really intense.
Wasn't there like a documentary about Chipotle on Netflix for a bit that was about how like difficult it is to work at Chipotle? Like it's like you never like exceed your goals. Like you never actually meet your goal. Like they always
Good for them,
They
man.
always
like,
up the
that.
ante.
That place is always good.
It's very high pressure.
If that's what it takes to run a good fast food chain,
You know what?
Let's
you know
keep
what they
doing
need to they need to work on? Fucking getting their steak to be consistent.
yeah, that's true.
Why is it so hard to do
Why
steak?
why is
I'm not
there
gonna
always
say I'm
fat?
good at cooking
Why am I
steak.
always like eating
But-
gobs of fat? It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's like some days you get like a tender piece of meat, you know,
And
and
it's
then other
good.
days it's just fat and it's like burnt.
It depends on who's cooking it.
Yo, fuck. Just for the whole podcast listeners out there, fuck anyone who likes fat on steak.
Yeah, that's gross.
Well, okay,
It's
okay, wait,
disgusting.
wait. Hold on. Let me
Absolutely
play
disgusting.
devil's advocate here, because certain cuts of steak have fat in them.
That's like
on
marbled
purpose.
steak. though.
Marbling
No.
of steak is different.
We're
Okay.
talking about like the like pieces of fat that hang off of the
Like
meat.
when you're
Yeah.
eating like steak tips and there's like a little like doodly at
the like
end.
white stuff
Yeah.
that's like squishy.
Like-
shit's
God,
gross.
hate
like
that.
a cut of steak that is lined around the board. Like
And
think
if
of
it's
like a
shit
cartoon steak.
if it's shitty steak, take off the fucking fat.
Yeah.
Like
Or
it needs to be
I mean,
like,
like
a fucking,
I don't
like,
take it
T-bone.
off. Like I cook it with it, but I just don't eat it. Like I push it to the side like
Yeah,
like
cut
a
it-
crust.
cut it
Remove
away.
it.
Yeah.
Zach, you should talk about the time you made steak recently.
The organic steak.
Yeah,
What about it?
just how absolutely well done it was.
Oh, I overcooked the fuck out of that.
That is
steak.
the worst.
It was gray. It was a gray steak. It would taste pretty good though.
It had great seasoning.
We made some like shitty. I still have one in the freezer.
The steak?
Yeah, there's a frozen steak in the freezer. I think those just last, right? If you just freeze it. It's
Probably.
organic. It does it. I don't know. Maybe
I
should
don't
throw
know
it
if that
away.
makes it worse or better.
Maybe I should just throw it out.
You could cook it, but yeah.
Yeah, I've had it for like 3 weeks in the freezer.
Dude, Academics just posted on Instagram a scorpion bingo.
Okay, let's talk about this. Liz, are you a Drake fan?
Not particularly. So fill me in.
He's got a new album coming out.
He
Yeah.
has a
Really
new
about
album coming out tonight. midnight,
Hasn't.
tomorrow.
Oh, fuck, dude. That's tonight. I might stay up for that. I don't go into work until 9.
What time's the drop?
Probably midnight. I would imagine, unless it's like midday tomorrow. But it comes out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd imagine midnight, but who knows? But yeah, it's 25 tracks. He just revealed the tracks today. Drake, as I'm sure some of the listeners know, is coming out of some beef with Pusha T right now that he did not respond to. He went cold turkey, just did not respond at all.
Classic Drake, and no one's gonna remember that.
Not
in, like,
even
2
classic
years.
Drake, just like, you know, like he totally destroyed Meek Mill a few years ago.
Yeah, he did actually.
And I was like, yo, is this gonna be deja vu of Meek Mill? Is he gonna come back and slap at him? But
well, the
Pusha
difference
T,
is that Meek Mill was just salty.
yeah, and Pusha T came out with some real shit, and Drake very much lost that battle.
Yeah, Drake got exposed as fuck, but I think it went past like rap.
Yeah, that's what
or,
people
like,
say.
hip hop music, I guess.
Yeah, it kind of like, I mean, that's like Jay Prince's.
It was
take
like a
on it.
little too far as far as like rap beef.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, at the same time, like, I don't want to stand Drake too hard. As much as I love Drake, like, you know, this is what happens when you fly too close to the sun. You know, like,
Yeah.
don't fuck around with that. I mean,
Mhm.
Pusha T is like an established rapper.
Yeah, that's the thing. How did he not know that like Pusha T would have
Pusha T
a ton
is
of shit on him?
Pusha T is like buds with Kanye, like has no beef on him. Put out some really good music in the past. Had some really great songs with Kanye.
I don't think Pusha T really has beef with a lot of
Pusha
people
T-
either. He's
Pusha-
probably friends with most rappers and hears
Yeah.
most things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Friends with Rappers, been in the game for a while, and he has a really dedicated fan base that even if Drake did come back at him and gave him the work with another diss track, he would still have
Give
his
him the
fans.
work.
No one, no one would care. No Pusha T fans would be like, "Wow, you know, Pusha T's kind of lame." Like Pusha T has established fans, whereas Drake is in that more like spotlight, vulnerable position.
Yeah,
in
I
rap.
don't know. I feel like Pusha T is kind of like one of those like novelty rappers now, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, like that's the thing. Like he's
it's just
established
like, oh my
himself.
god, oh that's so cool. Like a Pusha T album's coming out, but no one's like hyped for like no one was hyped for Daytona.
He's
Is that what Pusha
established
T's new
himself.
album's called?
Yeah, but it was a really good album.
I heard it was really good. I want to listen to it. Actually,
It is really
but-
good. Pusha T is great. King Push, Kingpin, Overlord.
Nice.
I forget what song that
big
is.
big Pusha T fan. Big Pusha T fan. Yo, speaking of Pusha T, when is the Good Music Cruel Winter album coming out? Because
Didn't
that's
Cruel
gonna
Winter
be,
already happen?
No, Cruel Summer came out. Cruel Summer was like a long time ago, and then
I don't fucking know.
Kanye
That's probably just a
announced-
hip hop heads meme or something.
no, Kanye literally went on the radio and announced. Do you remember that song Champions? It had like Designer was just doing it was
don't
like
remember that.
one of Designer's first songs on Good Music after Panda, and he was just doing ad libs, and it had like 8 raptors on it.
Dude, that was a simpler time when Panda was out.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up on Spotify real quick.
White male music.
Yeah. But yeah, this was like the first single off. Here we go. You've heard this, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's a classic. That's supposed to be Cruel Winter. But the album hasn't come out.
It might happen.
That was like 2 years ago.
Then yeah, it probably won't come out.
Yeah.
It's
He was
a
like, it's coming out in
hip-hop
the
heads
winter.
meme. That's all
I
it
guess,
is.
yeah, I guess maybe now it's a.
Fuck that subreddit.
I don't know. Hip Hop Heads doesn't even talk about it though.
Oh, I'm sure.
I haven't heard a
everyone
lot of
on
hype
there,
about
though.
it. I'm trying to think of what Hip Hop Heads is actually hyped about right
I
now.
don't
Because I don't think they're hyped
I
about
hate
Scorpion.
that fucking subreddit.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's
It's
good
so
for like
it's so
discovering new music.
Yeah, I guess, but it has that. It's got the Reddit taint to it. Like Reddit's just awful.
Yeah, so Reddit actually, someone told me this. I don't remember who. I don't know if it's true or not, but Reddit now has more internet traffic than Facebook. Apparently.
I saw that.
That's not true.
I don't think it's. True.
You don't think that's true?
No way.
I don't think it's true either. I don't
It's
know.
not.
But if it was true, it would
Maybe
make
it
sense
was.
because
Maybe
the
it
quality
was
of
for
Reddit
like the month or
has
something.
shot down.
Maybe like for the week, the report of the week of
Huh.
like internet traffic, it had the most, or like it surpassed it once, but it doesn't have consistently more traffic than Facebook. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It doesn't
too.
have more traffic than YouTube or Twitter. Like any of those.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
There's no way.
There's still people who
Fine.
haven't heard of Reddit,
That's
which
true,
is
yeah.
weird to think about.
That's very true. Yeah. But I mean, even my
I
mom has a
envy them.
Reddit account.
That's so funny.
Like,
Which subs does she read?
I don't know. I just helped her like subscribe to a bunch of like normie subreddits that she might like.
Like our wine.
Like, oh, R fitness, r/healthy living, r/r/aw.
Does she use it?
Does
Does she
use
use
I
it?
don't know.
No, she doesn't use it.
Probably not.
She does not use Reddit.
She doesn't send me Reddit links. She's like, I was on Reddit. I saw this fucking guy on.
Yeah. I was on RA.
This guy has 2 dicks on. He's on AMA. This guy on AMA has 2 dicks. Zach, have you seen this? And I'm like, yeah, Mom. Yeah, I've seen the guy with 2 dicks.
Did that happen?
Apparently, I think it's like a fake thing. I think it ended up being fake. Classic Reddit.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Really long time ago.
Yeah.
Like 2012 or something.
Yeah.
The double dick guy.
Double.
Classic.
Wait, was that a hoax?
Yeah, I think it ended up being a hoax.
Yo, but there were pics.
Yeah, he wrote a book and shit too. He released a book on Amazon about his double
That's
dicks.
what. That's the kind of long con I like.
This is
Absolutely mental.
a little off topic, but tonight is the last episode of Desus and Mero ever.
It will rip. Until it's on Showtime.
At some point. But
When's
it
it
won't
gonna
be the
premiere
same.
on
It's
Showtime?
not going to be the same. It's not going to be the exact same show.
Yeah, and also, who fucking watches Showtime?
They're
Better
probably
yet,
getting
who
paid
watches
more.
Showtime like as a late night TV show? I mean, I guess that's what they want.
Does
don't know.
Showtime have a streaming service?
Yeah, so they have Showtime Go
Hulu.
or something like that.
It's on Hulu too, right?
And yeah, you can also get Showtime on Hulu. But you still have to pay for Showtime.
Yeah,
To
it's
get
it's
it
a
on Hulu.
premium from Hulu.
Yeah, you pay an extra like $6 a month, I think, to get it.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. Who would pay that unless you are filthy
Yeah,
rich?
so that's the thing. Is it's like, are
But
you gonna pay $6 a month to watch?
I think your dad's account has
Jesus
it,
and Marrow.
or it did,
Maybe.
because
I'll
Homeland
check.
is Showtime, I think. And
I'll
Homeland
check. I'll
is on
check it
yours.
out.
Yeah. Desus and Mero, great show. Number one show on late night.
My favorite.
Nothing
late
but
night show, for
illustrious
sure.
guests. Yeah, dude, right up there with Jimmy Fallon. Just kidding. Desus and Mero.
Fuck. Okay, so that's what I was just about to say. Was like, oh, we gotta wrap this up soon. We're at an hour and 40, but let's just. This is the final topic. Like, okay, in terms of late night hosts, like I don't really even think Jimmy Kimmel's that funny anymore.
Who thinks Jimmy Kimmel
Jimmy
is
Fallon
funny?
has
Oh dear
always-
God.
I don't know why I was so fascinated with Jimmy Fallon. I tried to like watch Jimmy Fallon every day, and then I was like, this isn't good.
That's another
Like, once you
washed
watch,
example
like-
of SNL.
He
Once you
gets-
watch like 2 weeks of Jimmy Fallon episodes, you're just like, the show is the same thing
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
He gets like mad roasted for his laugh.
Yeah, I love those memes. It's like guest, hi. And then it's like Jimmy Fallon laughing picture.
That's great. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Wow, that's so awesome.
he does
Barry
do
that
it though.
too.
Conan used to. I like Conan, but like I never see Conan anymore.
Didn't Conan
went
get
kinda-
canceled?
Conan went low key. I think Conan's still on.
Is Conan still on?
I think
I don't
so.
know.
I think so. Yeah.
But-
David Letterman, I kind of liked him. He's got a show on Netflix now, though.
He has a show on
he's
Netflix. Have you
he's
seen
kinda
it yet?
doing I hear it's pretty good. My dad watched the Tina Fey episode and said it was good.
Okay,
So,
I gotta check
and
that
I
out.
watched like the end of it, and it was fine. It was
Yeah.
good. He had Barack Obama on it.
Yeah,
it
that was
seems
the
like
first
a pretty
episode, right?
legit episode, or a legit show. And yes,
Did you, Zach, ever watch the woman that was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner? I forget her name.
Michelle Wolf.
Yeah, her
Her-
Netflix special. Did you watch it?
I think I saw her Netflix special. I didn't see her new Netflix TV show yet.
Or wait, yeah, it was a TV show that was coming out, right?
Yeah, The Break. I think it's called The Break.
Is it out?
It's out. Yeah, it comes
Mm.
out every week.
I'm curious how it is.
Yeah, maybe I should check that out too, cause she's fucking hilarious.
pretty funny bit.
Like, yeah, but all right, guys, that's enough TV talk.
Zach, thanks for having us on, man. This was
Yeah,
great.
we're gonna close this one out.
Fun
Thanks
as
for
always.
coming on, guys. I think it was pretty good.
Hey,
Thanks.
like, subscribe, click those bells to join the
Hit that
notification squad.
smash in the like in the comments.
Yeah, leave a comment down below, guys, if you agree with any of the things we do, or if you disagree. You know, we'd love to hear your thoughts. We read all the
Hit-
comments.
Hit that like
And also be
button.
sure to check the description for the giveaway that we're doing. We didn't really talk about that.
We're giving
because-
away
Yeah.
a DJI Phantom
We're all
6.
we're signing
The
Zach's
5
Nintendo
hasn't
Switch.
come out yet, but we're giving away the 6.
we're signing Zach's Nintendo Switch and giving it away.
I will give you guys the gray shells of my Joy-Cons.
After
No.
we take them off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And
Alright.
the colored buttons from the new Joy-Cons. But-
Yes.
All right. Yo, peace out, guys. Have a good one.